Hey,
Definition of big head moment.
Yeah.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Let's try this again.
Welcome back.
Welcome.
Welcome
Okay.
to your doom.
Last one left off.
Welcome
It
back
was,
to the Muck Guy. This time, we're gonna eat this Death Tyrant's ass.
So anyway, get your own thing.
Can't put that on YouTube.
No.
Alright, so there you go.
Good.
On this mukbang, we're gonna toss a salad.
I am going to load up my gun and I'm going to take a shot in dark and use one of Arngrim's special bullets.
Okay.
Because I'll be real here. It's do or die.
Very much true.
Yep.
So I'll move in position. I'm gonna go prone.
Get that advantage.
Giving me that advantage.
Can you shoot through it without shooting through somebody?
It's
I
up in
mean,
the air. It's up in the air anyway.
Oh yeah.
50,
There we go.
50 feet up.
I do have
Yeah, you
the
can shoot
space
clear.
between Liska and, you know.
Yeah, but you can shoot over Velvet.
Yeah.
You have like 10 feet close.
Yeah.
Telling me it's only 5 feet tall.
So I'm going to.
Mechanics wise, yes.
I'm gonna take one of Arngrim's bullets and I'm gonna fire that at it.
Okay.
Oh please, oh please.
So you,
Work your fucking magic.
as you peek around the corner, you see one of the eye rays towards your position, and there's a sense of recognition, annoyance, and anger.
Quick
As if-
breath, steady
as if-
eyes.
As if it knows you're the one who cast that Earthbind.
Eat this.
25 hits.
Not a fucking crit.
So close.
Yeah, 2 off.
11 points of piercing damage. It zips
You
and
also get your.
I know. Just have to roll that separately.
Ooh.
Okay.
Ooh,
That's nice.
that damage.
Nice.
Tentacles.
It
That was
cracks.
brutal.
It cracks through the skull, and you watch as the thunder energy boom from within, and parts of the skull that had previously been sealed up are now cracked.
And
Crawl back into cover.
yeah, I'm going to roll into cover.
All right. Let's see. Is that your turn?
That is indeed my turn.
All right.
Right, so, if I were to say hypothetically climb onto Liska and jump onto the Death Tyrant's head, would I need to make any checks or anything into that, or is it just pure?
This is an interesting thing. I will say you can make an athletics check with advantage because of Liska helping you.
Okay, that's fine for the climbing part, but do I need to do anything special for the jumping part, or is it just standard jumping?
At that point, I imagine it would be standard jumping. It's more trying to jumping on top of a moving target, which is part of the athletics check.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll roll that there, Thlerder. Oh, it won't be terrible. 22. Okay. So
22,
basically,
you Liska kind of clasps her hands together, lowers them for you to step up, and you watches the rest of you watch as Vellum is just hoist up on landing on top of Necrathus's face, and you kind of scramble up to the top. You hear the guttural growl of this undead beholder.
Oh,
Did
shut
have a
up!
look.
You don't have lungs to breathe with.
But yeah, essentially sees him floating up, realizing this is going to be a problem later on. Alright, let's go. I'm going on top. Up and yeet. And I imagine I get about there with my movement, yes?
Yes, you would.
I made my blue joke. Okay, so unfortunately my shield is down there, but if it becomes enough of a problem that I need to jump down, then I'll land somewhere nearby, hopefully.
I would probably say that would have been that whole entire thing.
Would have been an action.
Improvised actions, basically.
I mean, if it's an action, yeah, let me know.
Yeah, it would be an improvised action.
Alright, well, I'm here.
All right.
Do I give
Okay.
flanking for those below him?
That's an interesting point, actually.
I mean,
I mean, technically,
we
I
are
am
on opposite
opposing
sides
sides.
of him.
I mean, technically, you are considered a threat while you're on top of it.
I
So
hope so.
yeah,
Yeah, but can you draw a
technicality, yeah.
line straight through him?
Maybe with Liska, but not with.
I mean, you would have to step into the pool to get under him.
Yeah, I don't
I mean,
know if you can,
hypothetically,
because you have to
if
be
he
able to draw a line straight through him.
I mean,
Mhm.
think about
I mean,
it like
hypothetically,
this.
he flies over people.
If this is the top and this is the bottom, Liska is right here on the bottom, and to the middle of where Vellum is. That's across his circle.
Yeah,
That's on opposite sides.
I will say to get flanking advantage, you would have to be here. You would
Fair enough.
you would have to step partway into the pool to get it.
Literally on opposite sides. Okay.
Well, I mean, it's in fairness, otherwise we could easily abuse flanking.
We already abuse flanking.
I
That's
mean,
what
more than we
flanking's
already
for.
have. But it means if he tries flying over you, you've got a bit more going.
However, at the end of your turn, Vellum,
Right.
gonna shoot an eye ray. Let's roll the dice here. Let's see which one it gets. There we go. Ooh, okay. Interesting. I can make a.
I don't like the sound of this.
I think I feel I'm probably the target.
One of the
you are.
one of the reddish orbs of light orbits around its form and seems to point towards let's see, this direction.
Oh, okay.
And you watch as it pulsates this sickly green. You watch a thin a familiar thin beam of light scream through the air, strikes the altar, disintegrating it entirely, leaving
no.
what looks like a small crater in the fleshy ground. This no longer provides full cover.
Oh no.
Well, shit.
And
Scatter!
it is no longer there.
Which one? This one?
Yep.
Good old disintegration, Ray.
Well, this is what I get for playing smart.
I love the panic. It's just like, measure, where can I get to?
All right, Grunka, your turn.
Yes, my turn. No. I was gonna think about climbing up on me as well, but there's no room up there.
Hey, it's a huge creature.
Yeah, still. How far up was he? 15?
15.
Okay, I should still be in range for the keeper.
All right.
Yeah, so just keep throwing that, I guess. That's a miss.
Alright, so
that hits, I think.
12 misses, 20 hits.
Right, and then it's another 1d4? Hey, 4.
There you go.
Because of enlarge.
It's 4 Grunka damage.
Yeah. It's it's fire damage, but I don't say that for some
Okay,
reason.
good to know. Let's see. Is that your
10
turn?
damage. Yep.
Alright, at the end of your turn, another eye ray fires, this time towards Aja.
He's sicky.
Oh,
Oh,
boy.
shit.
Sparsely.
Oh no!
Misplaced the sheet. There it is. Irene.
Firing at me.
Mhm.
All the hatred he had for Sal for casting when he sees me. Oh, yeah, fuck the priest.
Fuck.
I'm kidding.
Bitch.
I did kick his dick in earlier, so go ahead.
And. Oof, okay. Where is it? There it is. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh boy.
That's not gonna be good. I'm just gonna take that inspiration.
Good call.
Never mind. I'm dead. Damn.
You take you take 37 points of necrotic damage as a blood red, sickly blood red ray streaks out through the air, impacts you straight in the chest, causing feels like the life force being sucked out of you. And it's a thing that I should have counted in the previous ray, the innovation ray,
Big move.
because of the specialized cone, the specialized abilities.
Oop.
You watch as some of its wounds tend to heal up again. There seems to be some sort of vampiric nature to this undead creature.
I don't like this.
So, we were talking about how much more we could stack on it. Apparently it's a vampire as well now.
You're
Curse the humors, that is my fault.
and it heals, so
It's now your turn, Archer. Poor Archer.
Is this mask okay?
Fine.
Just bleeding out the eyes, it's fine.
Action dodge. Get here.
I think you mean dash.
Yeah, action dash. Get here. Let me check the wording on this. Yeah, we're gonna make sure.
double movement.
Yep.
Let me just cough out flakes of my inside.
Alright, cool. Healing Light. It's a bonus action. I heal one creature I can see within 60 feet of me. I can see me.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna throw a fat D6. Alright, fat D5, I think.
It's D6s, but throw them as you wish.
I think you meant 5d6.
Yeah, it's 5d6.
There you go.
Because I can't heal more than my mod. Oh, I got 2 1s. Alright, well, plus 14 life. I won't instantly die.
Instantly.
Alright, and that's what I can do. Action, bonus action, expended. Scroll up, hit that dab button.
Okay. Let's see.
Here we go.
End of my turn. Its turn.
Oh no! I hit F5. I hit F5 by mistake. Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh no!
Well,
It's just refresh, guys. Calm down.
time for bear.
Oh no!
Oh well. At least it's not crashed on me.
Mm.
It seems to be running a lot smoother now that I restarted it.
Right.
Knock on wood.
Turning it on and off does work.
Hello?
God damn it.
Bullshit.
I need to. Come on, pan around the map. So I can.
Panoramic kingdom.
Come on, let me see the Krathus so I can turn.
Right, fun fact. If there's an option in the options for scroll wheel to do zooming instead of panning, which is the superior option.
I mean, you can just hold the button and it does that. Just hold like control.
Scroll wheel is superior.
I just
Come on.
right click because that's easy.
Right click is for panning. That's what I do.
Yeah, I scroll to zoom out, and yeah, that is the superior option.
I don't know that button.
How dare you?
Tension is
Yeah,
palpable.
give me a
It's
second.
fine. It's not your fault. Just goddamn, I'm fucking on top of this ugly ass bitch, stepping
Yeah.
on his
He
eye.
technically bite you because you're within 5 feet of him.
I mean, you're kind of in the
I'm
middle
sure
of
it
its
could do
face right
whatever
now.
the fuck it pleases. It's a
Yeah,
goddamn vampire.
you're getting what looks like it feels like the full conal effect right in the middle of your
Oh,
abdomen.
boy.
Does it mean he's blocking it for the rest of us?
Not. No, it doesn't. The bodies don't exactly block it.
That's a shame.
Otherwise, Liska would be a lot more valuable in this fight.
Yeah.
I mean, it depends on how close you are to the block.
Okay.
You're saying providing people half cover simply by existing in between you and the shooter. I feel like that means bodies do block something.
I had always ruled, this is the way I ran things, that if you were to be targeted by a ranged attack, right? And you get, of course, cover because somebody is shooting through some other character. If it misses because it hit... Well, if it misses you because the attack is too low from the bonus, but the attack is still higher than your base AC, you then apply that attack
Yeah.
roll to the
Well,
target that is in the way. And if that's
this
higher
is-
than their AC,
This is kind of a cone attack that a cone effect that kind of hits anyway.
okay, go ahead.
So let's see the cone effect. Double check how this works. Ooh. Okay. Effect. And Vellum, you get the full Monty.
Oh no, Vellum. Oh,
Uh,
Monty, no one wants that.
I also do want to say that just
Yep.
because the icon of, like, the token of Necrathus has, like, is slightly tilted up so you can get, like, more of an effect, probably doesn't mean that Vellum's actually right in front of the eye.
Yeah, I
Climbed
don't
up to
think
be
he is.
on
I'm
top.
saying that for being silly. Probably like on the top of the skull.
Fair point.
He's
Fair
atop the
point.
dome.
Yeah. Okay, so you wouldn't be affected, Vellum. Good point.
Right. I'll probably
Um,
get that by
however,
at least I'm lowering
this-
damage.
Liska and Saoyun, you both take 15 points of necrotic damage, and your hit point maximum is also reduced by 15.
Oh,
Fuck.
that's the worst kind.
You feel more of your life essence being drawn away from your skin, as if as if blood itself is being siphoned from your pores.
See, at least 3d6. 3d6 unavoidable damage that heals him at the same time.
Can't wait to
Alright.
wail.
By the way, I'm no longer concentrating on a spell.
Okay.
I did success.
Start of its turn, and then the 3 rays. Who's in range? I imagine.
I'm in range.
Yeah.
If anyone was more in range, it would be me.
Melee and Sal.
Focus
I'm
on
still
the fire.
prone on the floor, so
Is hoping.
So that one. Oh, okay. Who can I use that on?
By the way, Jared, for sake of positioning, since like a good turn or so has gone by, should we say that Vodka's in the tunnel now, so that cover is a bit more available for people who need it?
Hasn't gotten around to her yet.
Oh, it has.
She went on Taurus turn.
My mistake. I thought it'd been more time. Carry on.
It's going to attempt to move up 20 feet, provoking from Liska.
Hi guys. This is according to plan, but still very concerning.
Fucking that one.
Oh,
Can-
misses.
Wait. I'm gonna use inspiration for that.
Okay then.
Because I will reroll.
On him to stay in range.
Hopefully I roll above like a 2.
21.
21.
hits.
You swap the numbers around.
Stays in place.
It takes 14.
So-
Fucker.
All right. And I need to. How to strategically use those rays? A familiar thick black ray comes across the ground towards your direction, Sayud. Make a dexterity saving throw. Well, luck's paying off.
fuck.
Alright. You take 44 points of necrotic damage as it
I'm sorry, what?
into your chest.
Oh.
Oh, fuck. Let me just do the math. Ouch.
The math is ow.
Did you,
You,
reach 0?
You basically just knocked me down to the last 1/6 of my health.
As you
Uh,
do.
Let's see. Next one is what looks like some sort of familiar silvery grey ray.
I like how you say it's familiar, but I have such a shit memory. I don't know which one's which anymore.
This is going to be against. She's in cover right now. I can't see him.
Yeah, he is. Fuck you!
Yeah. It's going to one of the red orbs is going to orbit upwards towards you, Vellum. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay, I'm okay at those. I'm a Dexter boy. I don't have proficiency in it, but
Me
Well.
neither.
apparently I'm just gonna Neo that shit. Not literally. That's outdated. But yeah, 23.
All right.
Suck it.
You feel some sort of petrification effect taking hold, but you. Oh no! So you see the silver ray kind of charging up from the red orb, but you just duck out the way as it impacts against part of the wall. It just turns into stone.
I am so glad I avoided that, because if I fell while petrified, I would be dead.
No, you would have fallen into a pool.
I mean, he may have moved by the time that. But either way, yeah, it's trouble. He's got one more left, hasn't he?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to use that one.
Against a creature.
Against someone who is a problem.
Yes. Okay. Go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw, Liska.
Don't forget about your tang.
I already used my reaction.
Oh, right, yeah, for opportunity attack. Oh, no.
Liska falls back unconscious as she seems to fall asleep.
Again.
You need to fix your sleep schedule.
That's not stunned. That's unconscious. There you go. And that'll be the 3 rays done. I think that's all you can do. Yeah, that's it.
At least
Tora.
you can't do melee attacks.
Here's hoping Tora does, like, Sacred Flame on Liska.
Oh, oops. Well, Tora's seen this happen before. She's seen it. Yeah, she's definitely seen it before with Vellum going kind of using an action to.
She is no way.
Then again, she was behind cover. She wasn't able to see that. But then coming out of cover, assessing the battlefield here.
For all she knows, Liska's just dead. Unless she snores really loudly.
True. I don't want to metagame here. It's
Oh, you do you.
wouldn't be fun. Bonus action, spiritual weapon. Because the last one faded. Yeah, that hits. Or actually, for up to 60 feet. Up to
Not a creature, so it cannot.
Also, this guy's down on the ground sleeping, so
yeah, can't quite get into range there.
Yeah.
At least
So would
not
you-
without getting out of into harm's way, yeah. That's fine. You can just move it into range next turn.
And action Sacred Flame on Necrathis. Because again, she wouldn't know what's happened to Liska. She just sees Liska on the floor. Yeah.
She moved.
Oh, yes, actually, she would have had the movement to get in range and then cast it. So
Oh, she would have.
yes, there you go.
Yeah.
So
Sure,
26
I
would
don't know
hit.
if she'll have movement. 'Cause
Oh, yeah, we count
That's
diagonal. So,
she could
15.
diagonal to 15. Get it to there.
Yeah, 15 feet of movement.
And but she doesn't have 30, so she only has 25. So she can't go further than
Oh, because dwarf, right?
yeah in here. So she can't get back into cover if she does that.
True.
Well, that's the choice. Does she do that and risk herself being exposed, or
So
it's you've
Five.
been having her do 30 movement a lot?
yeah. I'm used to it.
Habitual.
Yeah.
Normal people.
Yeah, fucking short stacks.
I also want to say, meta-wise, I'm just curious, would she see Liska assume she's possibly dead and not try to heal her?
True.
I'm just serious. Like, this is a lot of stuff happening.
Yeah, this could be vital here. What would she do actually? What's the range on healing word?
60 feet.
60 feet. So she's not going to use spiritual weapon actually. She's going to risk it. Attempt to move out 15 feet. Quickly assess the battlefield, see Liska on the ground, panics, and is going to attempt a healing word. However, as she conjures the healing word, sends it out towards Liska, it just fizzles in her grasp, and she looks up towards Necrathis' eye. Seemingly, the healing is not affecting anyone within the conal effect.
That's what I wanted to check out, whether or not the cone prevents healing and apparently also heals itself. So, fuck this thing.
So that was her bonus action.
Can still do that Sacred Flame.
Yeah, Sacred Flame on Necrathis. Oh, that's better. Dying. Nope.
Well, I mean, you already rolled one, didn't you? So.
Yeah, I already rolled one. So DC 16 hasn't made the saving throw yet, so I do that. Dexterity save. 9. Nope.
Great.
10 plus 3 damage. And she would use 15 feet of movement, so she's gonna go back 10. Let's see, would that put her out of line of sight?
Probably not, but the best she's gonna get.
Just not quite. See what happens. Liska, you are unconscious. Sayan.
I'm a bit unsure what to do because I'm basically at death's door, but I also don't want to just spend my time getting back into cover. Because I don't have the option to get into cover from here.
Dash, that give you 6 spend. Get it.
And on Tora's turn, Vladimir would make her way out.
I think you can get to where Vadmir was if you dash.
I'd need to get up first from prone. I'd need to then spend my action to dash.
70.
There should be 45 feet of movement.
10 can just about get in the tunnel there.
Yeah, you can get there.
Yeah, I could. But then I'd be put at a disadvantaged position.
I guess it's better than getting shot. Unless you want to go down by where Roger is.
I'm gonna take a gamble.
No, you wouldn't be able to get to him with a dash.
I am going to load in another one of Argrim's bullets.
Bearing in mind, this is no longer here.
Oh,
So
I'm fully aware.
Yeah.
That's why it's a risk.
I'm loading in another one of Argrim's bullets. Now I'm down to 8. I'm still prone. I'm still within reach of him, so I have advantage.
Fire the cat.
Fires the kitten.
I'm gonna shoot.
Alright. 16.
Fuck.
Big oof.
I guess that doesn't hit.
Nope. 16 misses.
I'm then gonna spend my movement to half my movement to get up, and then I'm gonna move upwards towards. No, I'm gonna spend my movement to get. Here.
Okay, so you kind of shimmy around the crater in the ground. Still out in the open.
Still out in the open. Yeah, that's my turn.
Alright.
Okay, so
At the end of your turn, Salyun, Nokrathis is going to make a ray attack on you.
Oh god.
legendary actions be a bitch.
Mm-hmm. Where is it?
If this is disintegration ray, I'm gonna be so fucking
Dead.
God, I wish I could get fucking attention. I didn't think being on top of it would make me so fucking. I've been hit. Hit me.
A crackling violet ray is sent out towards the opposition Salyun. Make a dexterity saving throw, please.
don't fuck me now. Wait, the crystal thing. Can it give me advantage on dex saves?
Just wisdom.
Sorry.
and-
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's with cinema.
Ah.
Mhm.
Fuck.
Do you have inspiration?
Yeah, I do, and I'm gonna pop it because I'm not taking this shit. Not with this.
Alright.
Did you
Suck a
get up from
dick.
being
11.
Being prone does not affect your dex.
prone? It gives you.
Only on
Pretty
attacks.
sure.
I stood
Oh.
up to move.
The ray crackles across the ground, impacts you straight in the chest. You're sent flying back about 5 feet, and you take, let's see, 37 points of lightning damage.
I'm
Thank-
down
Thankfully,
and
it's
likely
just
fucking dead.
Thankfully, it's just the yeet beam, not disintegrate. So we're still in the game.
I'm 0.
It's a good thing you moved out of that conal effect.
Good thing there's 2 healers
That's
around.
true.
Okay, so my turn now.
Yep.
So,
Okay.
can I
How far
tell?
did you get yeeted?
I got yeeted 5 feet back, as far as I got told.
Yep.
And I moved that back, by the way, so you don't need to move me.
Okay, so can I tell if Liska is still, alive? Like, I can recognize that she's in the same state as I found her before, right?
You can probably see her breathing.
Yeah, it looks similar to how you saw her before.
Okay. Posed dramatically on the floor.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably like one of your French demons.
So yeah, Velem's gonna see the Liska is just zonked on the floor. Sao has been blasted to the ground and back. Grunker, get Liska on her feet. And then he's gonna focus down on Nokrathis. Oi, Murray, eyes up here. That's
My name isn't Murray.
27. I
Uh,
assumed that the first one was getting my stability.
right. 11, 27 hits.
12 radiant.
All right.
And hopefully I got his fucking attention now. Because I'm sitting up
see-
here with full health.
You see all of the orbs of light seem to orbit your position as they float up towards the top of its head.
So hopefully I can draw some fire while people recover. I don't have anything to spend as a bonus, yeah? So I'm done.
Okay. At the end of your turn, Velum, it's going to make an eye ray attack on you, having just drawn its attention here.
Yep. Come at me, bro. I'm full health and have 10 HP.
All right then.
And your turn to stone.
Your statue has 10 HP.
I would suck.
Alrighty. How would I use that?
What's that gift for, Doug? I'm confused about the context it's applied to.
Probably Monkey Island reference. Monkey, Sal,
Monkey
Sal's
Island
currently
being
Sal's currently
Yes,
not doing too well.
Sal is dying.
Go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw.
I will choose. Yeah, I'm gonna use a reaction actually. I was saving it for Taushans, but it's not gonna do me any good if I get zapped.
Okay.
So I need to roll a d100. Go, percentile. There's no benefit for getting 100. Okay, so reaction use. I have advantage on this. Rain. Sorry, I'm just putting this down somewhere. I'll put it in javelins because I don't have any right now. Javelins can be my tracking. Okay, so advantage on this wisdom save, you said?
Wisdom saving throw, please.
Papa! 23. Oh, thank God I used it.
What? One of the necrotic red beads of light glows with a sickly bright golden yellow, and it fires a golden fear beam, and it skips across the ground, and no effect as you manage to dodge out the way.
Or rather, resist fearful.
Oh, right, yeah. Sorry, I'm getting the effects bubbled up.
Are we going anywhere?
Regardless, you miss. It's fuck it, you know. You resist the effect.
It's my turn now.
Yes.
Thanks.
And Vellum has to get this guy.
Yeah. And I'm just gonna use an action to wake her up.
Just kick her in the side or something.
Let's get
Oh, hey.
awake.
Your feet are warm.
Yeah.
Lava feet.
Oh, sleep. Oh, sleep. And since I used my action, that's all I can do.
All right. At the end of your turn, Grunker is going to use the third and final legendary action to shoot another ray. Okay. A swarm of its red pinpoint lights of what were once its eye stalks surrounds you, Vellum, as you ride atop this entity. You hear in your mind,
I sense your love for this one.
you watch as one of the pinpoint lights begins to encircle with black, dark, necrotic energy, and you watch in horror as a death beam across the ground and strikes Ducky. Sayun.
I was just about to say what?
So that's one death save.
You're dead, Ducky. You were the third.
Do I mark it as a straight failure?
It's just one failure, yeah.
Yeah, it's only melee that does 2 death saves fails. Also, drop into heavy L words. I'm sure it means it.
Well, I mean, love is just a form of affection.
yeah.
Could be companionship or
You can love someone
Read
that's
it for
twisted.
2 older.
yeah.
You
Like,
can love someone
look at the French. They have a lot of different words for love.
Yeah. The question is that just in my head or is it audible?
Seems to be in your head.
Okay, good. Then I won't
I
have
hope it's in your head.
have awkward conversations later. Carry on. Velm will remember that.
Wait, what happened?
Nothing. He shot Sao out of spite, and also
With
because
what?
he would bother Velm.
With a death beam?
Yeah.
That's really bad.
Yeah.
Aren't you already at 0 hit points?
I am. I already. It basically marked me as here. Have a failed save.
Yeah.
What's your max life?
Just under 80 HP.
Okay. I don't know how much it does, but since you have 0, if it does your max life...
Hey, I have a
Yeah.
question, and I didn't think about this, but Sal's an orc. Couldn't she originally just gone to 1 hit point instead of 0 whenever she went down?
Relentless endurance, yeah.
I
yeah.
could, but guess who forgot?
Okay, just
Yeah,
curious.
retcon. I mean, once we
Well-
get it back up, it can come up later.
How does the death beam work?
What is the death?
I think
Do
it's
it
just
forward,
necrotic damage.
Nope, it's the target
it's-
dies if this ray reduces it to 0 hit points.
Oh, well, she was already at 0, so...
Oh, there you go.
It still does damage, but if it doesn't do to max life,
Hmm.
you reset down to 0. And you instead gain a death save 10.
Yeah, so
I
let's
think
know what
Yeah,
happens.
Just
that's
killed
what we
Ducky.
have, but you didn't. It's
Isn't
like
she
how
a-
you. It's like how you can't disintegrate a creature already at 0.
Guess I'll die.
Like what's the wording of the death ray?
The target creature must succeed on a DC 16 Dexterity saving throw or take this many necrotic damage. The target dies if the ray reduces it to 0 hit points. It didn't
Yeah,
reduce.
it's just a failed save.
Yeah, just a failed save. Didn't reduce her to 0 hit points, but took off a death save.
Okay. Alright.
Guess I'll have a scar then.
Whereabout?
It's not about doing damage, it's about bringing it from any value higher than 0 to 0, and she's already at 0.
So
Okay, saved by technicalities.
Yeah.
technically, if she did use her ratio,
Say, she would have been dead.
she would have been died.
Thank
Yep.
God for forgetting shit.
Oh,
This-
wow, big brain move.
Yep.
Your brain is
I
so
am
smooth it
violently
slipped to the
happy,
fourth
but also
dimension.
very confused.
Yep.
Don't
You're
be.
alive, don't worry about it. It's the only thing you don't worry about.
I believe it was Grunker's turn.
No, it's Agar's turn.
Yeah, Bronco woke up.
Yeah, that
Let's
was
go.
a legendary action.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay. So,
as I woke up Liska, I then moved over here, and that's all I can do.
all right, Aja, your turn.
Ha! 10 feet over here. I'm gonna give him a couple of good blasts.
Well, anyways.
$15 misses. 28 hits.
17
All right.
radiant. I'll bring it back to here.
Crashes into the skull, searing radiant fire across its form.
Alright. It's bad. That's real bad. Bonus action. Healing light.
All right.
Take
I will,
16 health. There you go.
I'll
Get
mark
back
that
up.
off.
And reset your death save.
Right. Oh no. He's probably not going to be very happy with Azure.
Why do you think I'm hiding?
He doesn't. He might not even know where it came from. Just like sudden healing. Not
Are
like,
you sure? Well, it doesn't draw a line of effect. I just have to see them.
Yeah. It's like light from above.
Yeah. Anyway, that's my turn.
Lucky with his rolls.
I mean,
End
hoping,
of my
like,
turn if
Thor
it
can,
has
like,
anything
get
to
me
do.
more targeting.
All right. Let's see.
Does it do shit at the end of my turn?
Yeah.
yeah.
No. But it does get its eye raise.
Yep.
And at the start of its turn. The entirety of its gaze falls upon Sir Yun.
Oh no.
Guess I'll die.
I'm trying to draw aggro, guys, but it's not working. He's just so angry at your wombo combo. Oh.
Yeah. I think he's terrified of you critting with those bullets.
I think he can feel the impact from the last round that hits. So yeah, maybe.
Perhaps that might be the case. Alright, well, reroll duplicates.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh. Just.
How am I going to use these?
Hopefully against someone that isn't so.
I should have stayed in bed.
You should have gone cover. Risk. Yeah, but goddamn, is he fucking spiked?
One of the pinpoint red lights turns to a familiar silvery grey once more. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Okay, petrification is not as bad as disintegration.
Softly cries.
Oh, 16?
No, for Vellum, rather.
Oh, for me? Okay, yeah, sure.
Sorry,
Okay.
I should have said.
That's fine.
Preface who you're targeting when you do, please.
My bad. Sorry.
Admittedly, Jenner, you did say he was like focusing on Sao at first, and then suddenly I'm being targeted. But it's fine. I'm happy to be targeted. That's a 15.
15. You feel your limbs begin to lock up while on top of this creature.
Just for clarification, I think it's probably past the point now. But at what point do I say I'm re-rolling with an inspiration? Is it before the result but after the roll? Or is it after the result?
I
think it'd be before the result, after the roll.
Okay. Well, I'll be sure to be quicker about that next time.
Okay.
But, yeah, I'm fine with the... Well, not fine with it, but... Continue.
Next one is going to be against...
In my bag. I wish he hit me with the fucking damaging beams.
Yeah, why not?
Oh, well...
Against, this one's going to be against, you again, Vellum.
Sure.
Make a Constitution saving throw, please.
I am fine with this. I am drawing aggro.
This one is another silvery color, but it's a darker grey.
Okay, quick question. Does the... I assume I'm sort of semi-petrified at the moment. What's going on with my condition?
It's on your next turn.
Okay.
You have disadvantage on dex saves.
You are considered restrained right now.
Okay, so restrained... Okay, so it's only dex saving throws I have disadvantage on. Good. Just wanted to be sure before we continue.
And attacks.
You feel some sort of paralysis taking hold, but you shake that off despite fighting against the restrained effect.
Shake.
The third one is going to be against Ducky. Sayun.
I'm being so angry at that.
Fucking do it.
Alright. Let's see. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Nope. Do you have inspiration?
No.
Okay.
I do, but...
You can lend... I think you can lend other people...
I can, but I feel like being petrified, I'm gonna need it next turn. Sorry.
Okay.
Well, also, you already rolled, and we know that it fails. Can't you not do advantage? Or, I don't know, it's inspiration.
Yeah,
So
with inspiration
inspiration
the way we
is
have
different.
it, that we can do
Yeah.
a normal roll and then re-roll.
I'm-
Wish.
Yeah, you have to take the second.
Yes.
So, want to do... anyone want to do anything?
I have already used my inspiration.
I would give you mine, I would love to, but goddamn, I really need it.
Okay.
Sorry,
You
Doug.
can have mine. Oh wait, I don't have any. I already used mine. Never mind.
Yeah, you're
It's the thought that
Nope.
counts.
The only person that has inspiration is Vellum. So,
Fuck.
that wasn't guilty. Like that was just stating. So people were like, "Oh wait, do I have inspiration?" No.
I think you need to hold on to it because we don't have a way to cure you if you petrify. We have a way to save Ducky if she dies.
Okay.
I think inspiration is one of those meta factors, so it wouldn't apply Tara to thinking to it. So I'm going to hold on.
Yeah.
Okay. A blood red ray screams out through the air, impacts Sayun in the chest. Once again, as she's just getting back up from being healed by Aja, she is sent flying back another 5 feet, skipping across the ground. You take 44 points of necrotic damage.
And I'm down again.
No, you're at 1.
Relentless endurance, if you want to use it.
Right. Yeah, I'm gonna fucking tank that then.
Alright.
I'm just
man,
gonna
I've seen
stare at the fucking beholder like, I'm so fucking tired of you right now.
I haven't seen like a blood red circle like that in a while.
Die!
No.
Fuck you.
That's all 3 of your iron beams, bitch.
That's going to be... it's going to attempt to move up another 20 feet, provoking from Liska. You're prone on the ground, though. I'm not sure.
So this is... I've actually been trying to find this ruling.
Yeah.
Because Liska's a 10... Like, she occupies 10 by 10. Prone doesn't really change much. Like, I was like, how tall are large creatures when they're prone? And literally, there's nothing I can find on the internet. Even though, like, the DMG's, like, doesn't mention height whenever something's prone. So, I do not know. Like, Liska,
I could attempt...
if she's sitting up, like I don't know. It really is an abstract thought.
You're kind of like on your back or chest or something. It is abstract. Like, you obviously, like, physically wouldn't be as tall to reach, but there isn't really the rule. Maybe you can do that with, like, disadvantage if you're prone anyway?
We could do it. We could say with disadvantage when you're prone. Trying to hit melee attackers, I guess, or creatures trying to get out of your reach.
Yeah, I mean that makes sense because in the prone condition and first
it gives you disadvantage anyway.
Yeah.
All right.
My thought is like inspiration or something wouldn't be able to balance it out because like it's always disadvantage if prone.
Yeah. Okay. So
we can save that for later.
Okay.
19.
19 does hit. So he goes. Necrathis the Undying goes nowhere.
I think you mean Murray.
Necrathis the Unmoving.
I rolled double ones on that fucking damage. Son of a bitch. All right.
Yep.
Fuck you so much.
And he takes that much damage. Okay. 9 points of slashing.
That's
you got a
body's
big
gonna
leg
have
tap
so
going
many
on.
fucking scars after this shit.
Krathis' turn. Tora, having just kind of seen Necrathis fire at something. Oh, someone left.
Don't worry about it.
Having just seen Necrathis fire at something or someone, it's going to kind of turn around the corner, see the state that Sayun is in. Notices Necrathis is looking straight at her, and having just noticed that healing doesn't seem to work upon Necrathis' gaze. There is precious little she can do right now.
Bottom you go.
Back to the cave entrance because she is a non-factor.
I'm going to measure something real quick. Could be a risk. It's gonna So maneuvering around the pools would get her there. So now that'll be with a dash. Oh boy, this anti-healing cone is messing Tor up right now.
Yep, that's what's difficult about the tyrant.
She's going to do a guiding bolt. She's going to turn around and guiding bolt on Necrathis at, we'll say, 3rd level. That definitely hits. Good. So, getting away around there. So she was there last time. That's 5, 10. Yes, she'll be able to do it. She calls out towards towards some entity. She shouts Dune's name, holds her hand out, and a spiral of divine energy engulfs her hand, and she thrusts her fist forward in the air, launching a gout of holy divine fire at Necrathis, and it impacts the skull. 11 plus 20, 31. Alright. She yells out to Sayun, "Get behind here!" And as a bonus action, no, she didn't do the the weapon. So next attack on her Necrathis has advantage. Liska.
Alright, Liska stands. It's no longer unconscious. Yeah. She's gonna just be like very annoyed. She's gonna be like, this bitch gonna try this shit today. Hip.
Do you have advantage? Don't forget.
20.
Oh, I do have advantage. Let's see if this crits.
Could be a crit.
Nope.
Well, good.
20 does hit.
Alright, so for 16 for the first hit.
Mm-hmm.
And then
21 also hits.
And then because well, damn it, I get to make this attack. Hip. God. Why does my I get advantage on that attack and it still is rolling really shit? That makes me so sad.
16 misses.
Right. Well, still marked. And yeah, fuck that guy. That is my turn.
Okay.
So get the fuck to cover. It's targeting you.
Oh, I thought I did that. There you go.
Oh, I had just.
A lot going on right now. I'd rather say be sure.
What you do? Doing so again.
I am.
Die.
I'm tempted to do something really, really dumb. Except I have to spend half my movement speed to, get up
Quick question.
so I can walk.
Weren't you up when he attacked this second time? Like, you never went back down.
Yeah,
you went to,
one
you went to
HP, so you
1.
didn't go down.
Yeah,
Don't you automatically
but-
go pro? Only
but
go
you didn't
down.
go down. You went
She
to
never-
1.
No, he was dead at 0. I healed him.
Oh,
He never
right,
stood
yeah.
back up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Closest cover you've got is Azure.
So you would essentially need to stand back up.
Even if you
Fun.
can't.
I'm
you
correct
still,
on that.
So 15 to stand. You have 15 remaining movement. If you can get 45,
okay, you can.
or get to cover within
Yeah,
45.
you can get to here. Behind Azure, right there, over here.
Yep. That should get you cover.
All these are cover.
But I don't have any healing.
I mean,
Tor's trying
better
to
to be
get.
cover than.
I do still have potions.
Yep.
That's true, and you need to not be within sight of the eye to do that. So total cover. Either way, you're healing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Win.
I am going to not take a fucking gamble anymore. Except I am just gonna yoink, get up, and I'm gonna move to here. Spending move and action to, be able to.
I just thought of something about the eye effect, the conal effect.
What is it?
Sorry, the conal effect on its turn.
Yeah, doesn't it turn on and off?
Does it deal damage and heal himself?
Yeah, it deals damage.
I mean, but we've already been through 3 turns.
Yep, you've already been through 3 turns. It's my fault. I'll come back to it later.
Same thing with me forgetting about fucking where
Yep,
this
yep.
turn. So,
Move on.
but yeah. Item interaction to chug a potion, right?
Mm-hmm. That'll be a bonus action to choose to chug a potion.
Cool. I am going to let's see where I can find it. Something. I know I have it in my inventory. Fuck is it? Did I divvy those out?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah,
And you got one.
You
Everyone
already
got
had
one.
left
you might have
over.
already used it.
Didn't you have like a few already?
Yeah, but he had 1 left.
Ah, here they are. Yeah, I had 2 on me that I didn't divvy out. Mostly because I thought to myself, maybe I should keep 1 or 2, just so I can have something I can force feed people. But yeah, I'm gonna chug a potion.
All right.
It's a basic
Okay.
bitch one, but hey,
Nothing.
yeah. As you can see, that Sao is basically about to kick the bucket.
I mean, you already almost did. I gave you my healing. I can't do that.
Cover is more important than positioning, in a way.
I mean, Sao did sort of kick the bucket like 2 times.
Bleeding out is not dead, thankfully. So, all done?
Yeah.
All right, Vellum. Go ahead and I think this is either.
Oh, right, the petrification.
Yeah, this is either. Must
It's,
repeat the saving throw at the end of your turn.
Ah, okay. So I can still act.
Hmm.
I'm considered restrained, right?
Yeah, you have disadvantage on your attacks.
Yep, I sure do. So, glad she's out of range. You
How
I
high
go.
up is he now?
Oops.
15 feet.
Yeah.
Fine.
Still 15? Okay.
Liska's been keeping him at
Good.
15 feet. 20
No,
hits.
no, but it's 16
16
because I've had disadvantage.
Oh.
I forgot to face. See if I'm a statue.
This is a. Let me check that. That's
It's a real bitch of a one because it gives itself disadvantage on its
It
save.
is. That's what got Grunky.
Yeah, I
but
mean,
you
I
can
was
still
also
inspiration.
paralyzed and shit.
Yeah, so question. If I roll with the disadvantage, can I still use inspiration, or does that count as not a
Maybe with disadvantage, you have to do it beforehand. And to
That's
Yeah,
to
that
make
makes
it
it
to
a roll.
fucky situation. Well, hedging my bets because inspiration is the best hope I have right now.
It's
So
the only
it'll
hope
be a
you
straight roll.
have.
Yep. Ah, Good.
20. You shrug off the petrification effect.
and tear my feet away from any stony covering that is appearing.
No, yeah, restrained.
I am so glad I succeeded in that. I'm so glad I held on to the inspiration.
Alright, Grunka.
I'm done.
Well, not too much I can do.
Sorry. At the end of Velem's turn. To
Easy second life.
sorry.
Pig beam.
I beam. Let's see how I can use that one. I can do that again, can't I? Okay. Yeah, why not? A familiar sickly green begins to glow from one of the pinpoint red eyes. Aims towards the inert protection orb.
Oh no. It's gonna destroy more cover.
A thin beam screams through the air, impacts the shrine, disintegrating it entirely.
Yeah, so many of the disintegration results.
I'm getting lucky on the rolls tonight, guys.
Yeah.
Bit of a change from last session.
Yeah.
Karma's coming back for me.
Okay. If you dash, you should still be able to make it to the next cover. Oh, that's the problem.
Okay, Grunka, go ahead.
Okay. I am
Get
going
join me
to...
on the floating dirigible.
Yeah, I'm just gonna move over here. And I'm gonna throw my axes. It's kind of what I can do.
Okay.
That hits.
Yeah, that hits.
That's
For
14 damage.
14 damage, nice. It looks haggard. Looks
Good.
like it's on its last legs.
Hey, actually, Janner,
Yeah.
that's not 14 damage.
Is it not?
No, it's
That's
23
12.
damage.
20? How where are you getting that from?
Let's see, where is it? It is. Boom.
There we go.
You're
There we go.
the smell. Because it's my level, right? So it's 9 damage, because it's level 9 now.
And he is still larger than you.
Yeah, he is
True,
still
yeah.
larger than me.
Yeah.
Is it
So,
Fury of the medium.
yeah, there we go. Let me just check that 30 damage reality. What was
Fury
it?
of the average.
20
It says 23 damage?
Okay, 23 damage. There we go.
Yeah, 14 plus 9 is 23.
Alrighty. There you go.
Yep.
Aja, what you doing?
Trying not to die.
We all.
Amen, brother.
10 feet this way. Hey, how's it going? I'm gonna give him a big one of these.
Alright. That hits. That also hits. Total damage for...
Total damage for that is 14 plus 8. I'm gonna say that's 26.
Ugh.
I hate to break it to you, there's no point in moving back. There's no cover there anymore.
Wait, this doesn't have cover anymore?
Nope,
Disintegrated.
just disintegrated it.
Oh, okay, well there's 10 feet this way. And
Damage. There we go.
Basically, if it
start
doesn't have
running my 20 feet this way.
Galaxo! Galaxo, don't die!
Oh, right, so at the end of your turn, Aja.
Yep. He hasn't used all of his legendary actions yet.
He has not. The gaze turns upon
Yeah, gay.
both of you. Not quite.
Yeah, that's why I moved out of the way. Are you gonna keep killing Sal? You've been having a murder boner for her. Are you gonna switch to me?
I mean, Azure has gone on.
Or,
Hey,
To
you
be
can
fair,
attack-
you are the holy man.
Or you can attack Gronka, just Fury of the Small Thing.
That's true. Grunka did do more damage.
True.
He has been very much ignoring most of the melee who've just been beating on him.
yeah, I've been
Yeah.
yelling at him on top of his head, slicing him with radiant energy, and he's
Yeah.
getting the shit out.
Gronka's just been standing under him, just throwing his flaming axe at him.
But no, I can imagine why he'd have such a sizable dislike of those two.
Yes, and who looks a bit haggard? Who looks more injured? Who looks more?
Okay, so who
I can't
has?
even see Vellum, by the way.
I mean, he has many eyes.
It's because he happens to be underneath the model.
Oh.
Wait, so half, at least half the.
So when Willem selects his token, he's on top.
So if at least half of the cones in the square, that counts it. Okay. I mean, I'm just reading up on rules here.
Always good.
So, can just about get both of you in there. Okay, at the start of Necrathus' this will be at the end of Aisha's turn. It's going to be.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was trying to ask. What is the range on it?
It is a. Sorry, let's close this sheet again.
That's a box.
It is a 150-foot cone.
We're just gonna be in that cone.
Just about. It's like majority of your squares in the cone right now.
Well, I mean, if it's a 70-foot cone to here, and we're both majority in it.
Yeah.
If it
But-
it's only gonna get bigger.
Yeah. Both of you are in the cone right now.
Yeah.
Just barely.
Well, Sal, it was nice dying with you.
Okay. So that'll be at the end of Aja's turn. Seeing Aja run away is almost like a cat chasing a mouse. make an eye beam attack on you.
He's doing the wiggles.
Go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw for me, please, Aja.
I'm good at these.
A deep blue ray screams to the air towards your temples.
Riggedy wrecked.
24. You shake off the sleep effect.
Just run.
Funny if he had failed.
And,
I just realized something.
Mid sprint, just leans forward.
Yeah. Face against the pole.
I
Okay.
just realized something. This is based on what we previously got to know about Aja.
Oh yeah, I'm immune to sleep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Random eye raise, man.
Yep.
Let's see. Yeah, there you go. Aspect of the moon. Let's see. Sayun and Aja. Both of you take 13 points of necrotic damage. And your maximum
Any
health.
safe?
Nope.
It is automatic. Just it's an automatic heal.
Like, just existing in its zone.
Guess I'll die again.
Does that reduce you to 0?
I'm at 7.
At least it's
So
not
yes.
0.
No. He was at 7 before the damage.
Oh, okay. I am and I were.
So you're now at 0, yeah.
Boom.
The final
Question:
drifts of life.
Does it specify 0 or dying? Because Sao
0.
has not died.
You're within the cone, Sayun.
I'm fucking
What?
aware.
Well, no, I'm just asking because I know the normal tyrant. It's if a creature dies within the cone, not if it's reduced to 0.
Dying
But
in
if-
0.
Yeah,
is very different thing.
unconscious.
Yeah.
Like unconscious and dying is not the same.
Yeah, he has to make death saves still before he's dead.
Yeah.
This is true.
Wait, did you say it reduces my maximum health?
Yes, it reduces your maximum health to by 13.
By 13. Okay, that's 57.
So that means I've now been reduced again. So that is
Yes.
15 plus 13.
Yeah, so take 13 off.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep note of what I have.
Yeah. Well, I wrote in my sheet what my normal max was, and yeah, so that way I have a backup.
Yeah, I wrote it on in notes.
I just put it in brackets after my max health.
Okay, so 3 eye rays. Looking upon the unconscious body of Sayun on the ground,
Oh, don't do it.
you feel the mocking presence within your mind, Vellum. And it's going to make three eye ray attacks, all on Sayun.
Did it not just make an eye ray attack against Azure?
That was his main con. And the first eye ray was a legendary at the end of Audrey's turn.
Okay.
Yep.
So, first one, a familiar blood red ray screeches out in the air, impacts the unconscious body of Sayun. That's 1 death save off.
Is it the yeeting ray?
I also have a question. If it's how much damage it deals is actually very important because Sal's
Yeah.
health total has been decreased.
This is true.
Yes.
And if it surpasses her total, she just dies outright.
51 health is what you have to overpower into just fucking heating me into the void.
So it's 38 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
I'm still here.
Okay, so mark off 1 death saving throw.
Already did.
Let's see, next one would be...
Now, don't forget, she can still make like things like con saves.
Yeah, that's true. What looks like some sort of dark green ray shrieks out from one of the pinpoint red lights, impacts Sayun, seemingly no effect. It was a slowing ray.
Oh, good. So she can.
I'm basically slow as a snail, so...
Now you're dying slower.
Yeah.
So yeah, you get 4 death saves, right? That's how it works.
Yeah.
Dang, Mackley. Okay.
Final ray is another familiar, dreaded black ray. All right. If you should be alive, you would have taken 69 points of necrotic damage.
Nice.
Hey, but that's more than my max currently.
Yeah, so that does kill Sal, doesn't it?
Is there a save involved with the thing?
Dexterity saving throw.
Okay. So
Automatic fail. Fuck.
I'm dead.
The lifeless body of Sayun strewn across the ground, the last breath of life leaving her.
Jainer,
For long.
may I request something of you as a DM?
Mm-hmm.
May I Taushuns at this site? It does regard in particular to a blood fear.
It's.
If you want to say no, that's fine, but I'm saying for sake of flavour and the character content.
I mean, I will say, rule of cool, because this would be a great narrative moment for Vellum here. I will allow it. As you see the black ray against Sayun's body, it sends her scattering across the ground 5 feet, and this just boils your blood.
See your allies defeated. See them die.
I'll see you dead!
Redead.
Deader.
I love the context. I feel like everyone's getting only the Vellum half of this conversation. Just him yelling at nothing. So goddamn it.
Isn't Sao a zombie now?
Possibly.
Or is it on like his next turn or whatever?
Let's see. I think it's at the start of. I mean, meta-wise, it's at the start of Sal's turn that she becomes zombie. So if she can be brought up to even just one. Oh wait, no, she's dead. If she can be vivified, then
There's a long distance between me and the one who can do that.
Doesn't Audra have a scroll as well?
30 feet.
Yes, Audra has the scroll because we were going to have him be the backup if Tora went down.
Yeah, but he is. Oz's turn just went, so.
That's what I meant. There's a long way.
Yeah, so quick question, just because I feel like I've lost the context a bit. Why Zamble?
That's what Death Tyrant main
Yeah.
beam does.
It's traditionally what yeah.
Right,
Death
okay.
Drop.
So being in the I-beam and drain means Zamble.
We've seen not very traditional effects from this particular creature.
I see.
Well, I guess we'll find out.
I see. I see what you did there.
Is it done? Is the fuckboy done?
That would be its
The deed is
turn,
done.
yeah. The deed is done. Tora.
Oh look, she can see me.
Yes. No, she character-wise, this is against all her principles as a healer.
Do what you want to do.
Do what makes sense for the character.
Yeah,
I have accepted my fate.
I haven't.
She's seen her mother go this way once before. Doesn't want anything to happen to anyone else. So it brings back too many bad memories. She doesn't have her Revivify prepared. She kind of peeks her head out, catches your gaze, Aja, and in a panic, with a panicked look in her eyes, she points towards Sao Yun.
With an equally panicked look, twice Audra points at fucking Necrathus.
Okay then. She's kind of nodding towards where you're pointing. She's going to send out another guiding bolt towards Necrathus. Get this thing down before anyone else dies. As far as she's concerned, doesn't have as many max spells left, so we'll say level 2. Guiding bolt level 2. 26 does hit for 19, 20, 21. Alright. Completely wipes away the previous healing it managed to gather from both Aja and Sao Yun. So for let's take that off, and there we go. Looks like it's on the brink. You
I'm
can
not
see.
seeing a color change.
Because you're dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't see a lot of dead.
Everything's black and white when you're dead.
Oh yeah. So
Video game
Here,
fuck
you little
me
shit.
you see
Video game fuck me anyway.
parts of the skull fragment and fracture. You see, as the guiding bolt shrieks through the air with divine fury, it impacts the temple side of the skull of Necrathis, and shoots out the other side. It looks like it's just barely holding together with all the necromantic energy it's gathered from your allies.
Hopefully Liska can hit it.
Which grants it advantage on the next
attack.
Yep. Liska.
Goes
Gonna
on.
swing with advantage. Oh, hey, it's not.
Straight to quit.
Oh, at the end of Taurus' turn. Sorry, I should have
Yeah.
said it before. My bad.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're doing it right now.
Yep. Next eye-ray is going to be. Ooh, okay. Next eye-ray is going to shriek forward towards Aja. Another death ray.
Really hates the squishies.
Yeah.
You kind of piss him off monumentally. They're the reason.
How do you
he's dead.
think I feel?
I've been like 10, 10, 10.
You don't feel anything. Dead.
Fuck you.
The memes keep coming.
No, we don't get.
It's fine.
Well, that was shit damage.
Good.
The memes keep coming and they don't stop
Probably gonna
coming.
kill him anyway.
Unlike Sao, who hit the ground running. There you go.
So, Aja, take
I'll let that one slide.
21 points of necrotic
Save?
damage. Sorry?
Save?
Oh, sorry. That's dexterity saving.
No,
My
you
bad.
take damage.
He's not a
If you take damage, you
You're
Sorry.
fired.
My bad. Go ahead and make a dex save.
Oh,
yeah, you take damage.
gesturing wildly.
I can dodge it! I can dodge it! Leaps, falls directly into beam.
Yeah.
Dodging to the deck.
Take 21 points of necrotic damage. That's a lot of ones.
You guys want to see something funny?
Yeah, you down.
are you at 20? Are you at 1 hit point?
Nice.
You a 1 HP boy?
I'm at 8.
Hey, hopefully Liska can kill this thing, otherwise we got zombie Sao to deal with. A very angry Vel.
Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? And if so, oh,
Nah, we can just keep her as a pet, right? Just keep it in the castle.
yeah, you know,
Are you done with your turn?
Oh, hell no.
no.
Is Liska good
Don't
to
forget
continue with Jenner?
Don't forget to
That
Liska's
was its
turn.
legendary action, so after it's done,
Yeah. Yeah.
it
This is
takes
then.
27 magical damage.
So, 31 with a natural 20. Okay.
Mm.
Make the killing blow.
Yes!
Alright. So, seeing Sao go down, seeing Ajer get magnificently wrecked as he did his little pirouette tumble in the air, Liska's just gonna be like, I really hate you. Like, I just want you to know this is entirely personal. And then she, grabs, she reaches up, bashes him, the side of his face, so he spins around towards her, and then she just jams the sword into the eye socket, the main eye socket.
Shunk! You watch as all of the lights flicker out. The main central eye flickers out of existence. The jaw hangs loose, and the skull drops to the ground,
So,
making an enormous splash in the liquid.
before it even hits the ground, Vellum is leaping off and blitzing over to Sao. Sao! Somebody get over here! to sort of try and prop her up, because I imagine she's in like a very tussled position from being yoked.
Jotun.
Tora.
Here's a question, and this
Yeah.
is something I sort of just realized. Those eye rays, do they damage clothing or body part?
Well, I imagine any sort of disintegration ray would, but not sort of esoteric rays like the death ray or the innovation ray. They mainly focus on life force.
Okay. But yeah, she's
Sayun
looking pretty fucking dead.
looks
Dead.
almost on the verge of desiccation.
Somebody better fucking do something.
Ajar?
Ah, yes. I'm fine. Thank you.
Hold on. She's gonna. Tora is going
Okay.
to.
Quick question.
Oh, go ahead.
This is important.
Mm-hmm.
Death Tyrant base ability. It says, I know you're homebrewing things, but it says it comes back as a zombie. There's nothing about it not coming back. Am I able to even cast Revivify on this? I'm willing to burn the scroll and just see, meta knowledge. Or I can do a fucking Arcana check to see, because I know there's some weird stuff going on here.
Mm-hmm.
I could do an Arcana check to see if it'll work.
I will
Because
say.
if it fails,
Mhm.
and we still attempt anyway, it's just going to make the next resurrection even harder.
Yes. Traditionally, the way we've ruled things.
I can't even say shit for this.
So, go ahead and make an Arcana check to see if this has any. See if the necromantic energy for this is the sort that would make any sort that would turn any
Okay.
sort of creature
Since
into an
this
undead.
is a non-reaction thing, and I'm actually thinking about it, I'm going to guidance myself on this one.
All right.
I will help.
Thanks, Grunka. Tell me about the big colorful beams. Are you actually helping?
Yeah.
Alright.
17. Traditionally, any sort of necromantic energy that would create an undead, typically of a cold, icy blue color, sort of a manipulating the soul energy. This seems more crimson, life siphoning. This seems more vampiric.
Alright. Then I pull out the tube and crack it open and reveal the Revivify scroll.
Rick's gonna put his hand on his shoulder. I'll go.
Yes.
Vampires.
Yes, Grunka. I only have about 20 seconds left, so if you don't mind me.
Yeah.
Just pulls it out, unskulls it. My adult ethos, and just starts reading off the scroll in some Latin chant.
All right.
And
Healing
let's
word on you, Aja, for 8 plus 5.
I'm gonna go look up the character death rules. It's been a while.
Revivify, you just need to make a DC check. You don't have to do any
Oh,
skills
we
or
had
anything
special.
like that.
Yeah.
Oh, we do. That's
You do.
normally it just happens, but with this we have to.
You need to make a spellcasting check, I believe.
Yes. So I'm gonna cheese, because I'm smart. I guidance myself to get a D4 to an ability
Okay.
check.
I'm just gonna
which
double
is gonna
check.
be my-
I'm gonna double check the base DC for this. Okay, DC is 10,
I think it's 10.
increasing by 1 for each previous successful resurrection the character has undergone. So this is your first death, Sayun. The DC is 10.
Alright. So it is gonna be. And then
Oh, thank God.
Ooh.
Oh, God.
You succeeded.
That's why I
by-
did the guidance.
You succeeded by just 1 over.
GG.
All right. So go ahead and flavor your resurrection here, Aja.
Alright. Pulling out the scroll, Ajer begins to read it out in Celestial. As he does, the scroll glows as the text of it begins to sort of ash off into little sparkling motes of light that hovers over to Sao Yun and seeping into the wounds as they also partially seal just enough for life to return. With the final utterance of a holy word, the scroll in holy lights as you take your first breath.
If I may, before we get to that, during this whole affair, Velima's like sort of, while propping her up, he's been clutching the medallion, the Alsham's favor around his neck. He's very much sort of, it's audible because he's not caring about being quiet right now. He does mumble something along the lines, "Can't come back. Can't be left alone again."
Oh, she's alive.
Oh, thank God. And Vellum will just immediately big hug.
Easy.
Really thought we'd lost you.
I feel like Liska just belly dropped on me.
You kinda did.
What?
Slow,
Don't worry about it.
slow breath.
Is that fucking thing dead?
Thanks to Liska, it's very.
And then he's going to give Ajer a look, and you can just tell by like the expression. It is a look of deep thanks.
He smiles at you and nods.
Sao just looks to Aja for a moment. Next time we do this, we rest beforehand.
Yeah, you heal for 15 HP.
I'm
So.
gonna take. So heals 15 HP according to Gronki.
Yeah.
And Vellum is gonna take out the Greater Healing Potion. Yeah. Drink up. We got a long walk out of here.
As you mentioned that, you all feel an aura of menace.
Oh,
As you all,
again.
you all look back towards the immense humanoid shadow in the mirror that seems to have been looming over the chamber this entire time, watching. As it gazes upon all of you. Its pinpoint eyes, like angry red stars, even in its blurred silhouetted form, wisps of the blackest shadow drift from its form. It clenches a fist in anger, or at least from what you can see in the blurred nature. A growl of a voice rumbles through the mirror, turning your heart as cold as ice, and hairs stand on end.
I care not for your names, but I will remember your faces. And I will know you in time. Know this. Your interference yesterday will stain your hands in the rivers of blood, soon to wash over these lands. Make peace with your loved ones while you can. For they will drown. Your friends will be burned alive. Your kings and your lords will be suffocated. And your cities crushed in insects.
A bright flash of blood-red light fills the chamber, followed by the sound of glass cracking as the shards of glass fracture in place.
Oh no, it turned everything to pixels.
The glow of the mirror fades. And you are all left among yourselves, wondering what was meant by that.
Oh, I think it's pretty obvious what he meant. I'm gonna come after you, I'm gonna come after your family, your dog, I'm gonna come after your cows.
Liska, Gronka,
Fuck out.
carve up that brain meat and get the fuck out of here.
Okay.
Liska has the beholder skull like a
Good.
like a backpack. Like she's going hiking.
Wrapped through the big eye socket.
Yep. And she is going to turn around and let's go fuck shit up, Grunks.
Yeah. Squished magic brain.
You notice the brain itself seems to be slowly pulsating, as if wakening from a slumber.
It's about to not be pulsating.
Yeah, not for too much longer. It's got a big old hole in the back of it, and it's
Will
about to
you
have a
stop
whole lot
that?
more.
You stop doing that.
Yep. Just Liska, go on whale. Go fuck it up.
Okay then.
Fuck the mind flayers, fuck their brains.
Okay, go ahead and both of you make an attack roll.
On a static object.
But I mean, it does have AC, funnily enough. Not a very high AC, but still.
Okay.
Get through the
As
squish.
long as I don't roll as 1, I feel like I'm gonna hit it.
All right.
Do we get multi-attack or?
Okay, 21, 22. All right, 16, 13. All right. In response, there is a wave of psychic of a psychic pulse that seems to pulse out in a defensive response. I would like both of you to make intelligence saving throws, please.
I'm gonna use the stone.
You know what? I will too.
All right.
So that's... wait, we get to roll something, right?
Holy shit! I actually rolled under. So it fails. Oh well. Then I just do normal, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Nice.
And
666. I mean, that has to account for something, right? Intelligence save.
Yeah! Grug is too distracted looking at the spinny rocker on his head.
A14. The two non-intelligent people.
So 11 and a 14. All right. Both of you take 34 points of psychic damage, and you're stunned
Ow!
for 1 minute. And it's at that point, Bavnia kind of
How much was it?
that'll be 30.
Fuck this break.
34 points of psychic damage. Vladimir comes forward towards the group here, bounding across the ground. She kind of looks panicked back at the tunnels. We should find a way out of here. Vladimir saw many shadows.
You're right to walk, sir.
It's then.
I fuck's not gonna stay here to find
Stop
out.
messing with that brain.
Hope
You
you
need
get
to leave.
It's then that, as Vladimir says this, you notice from all across the pores at the end of the chamber here, the tunnels,
Coming out the wall sphincters.
figures begin drifting into the chamber. A pair of mind flayers emerge out into the open, and then 2 more follow them. Then 3, 4, 10.
Them is purposely interposing between them and the rest of the group.
All of them look at your group in response, especially towards Liska and Grunker, who have just been stunned. Across all these illithid, the eyes are where once was the purple glow with the bruised skin is now a pure milky white. An entire crowd of illithid are beginning to enter into the chamber, presumably having heard the pained cries of some sort of central intelligence, presumably this brain you've been attacking. Seemingly no longer under the influence of Necrathis.
Up. Gonna push Vladimir back
Oh
a bit.
boy. Oh boy.
You get the fuck away.
You know.
A couple of the illithids start to drift in towards your position as more and more of them come out from the walls here. More and more and more.
Do you have enough tokens, Janner?
This is the real boss fight. Joe's trying to crash our browsers.
Yes.
It's only then, as all of them, in outrage and anger, begin to lift their fingers towards their temples. At least those on the front line. There is a sound of arcane tearing that rips through the air, and the space around the central platform begins to warp and distort. Here.
Liska walks
Yeah.
into the back.
The outline.
Stop them.
The outline of a tall shape comes into view, stepping through the distorted air. This figure is tall, lithe and lanky. It has purple skin, an elongated cranium sporting a pair of wide fins from either side, a long series of webbed tentacles in place of a mouth, a pair of milky white eyes, and an intricate gemstone embedded into the center of its forehead. Not too dissimilar from the ones you now possess. In one hand, it holds a long, gnarled staff in its clawed fingers that almost looks like some sort of petrified chitinous worm. clutching a bright purple glowing orb in the mandibles of it at the staff's tip. You see its tall, thin form wrapped in a robe of tattered black and tarnished, thin, dark metal bonds, and a tall, spined collar that almost looks like a series of spider legs. What may have once been an opulent, regal attire is now sundered, dirty, and stained. It turns towards the both of you, Liska and Grunker, with an aura of menace and anger and outrage.
What's up?
No response as it looks over your forms. And it looks back over towards the crowd, including your allies. To the closing crowd of drifting mind flayers, and seems to hold up an outstretched hand, and it loudly taps the end of its staff against the ground twice, with a resonating clang, clang, that immediately silences the irritated and outraged snarls and growls of the mind flayers. The gathering stops in its tracks and looks to what is clearly a mind flayer of significant status. A moment of eerie silence falls over the chamber. The tall mind flayer makes a series of gestures with its spindly hands, its tentacles writhing in front of it. An impassioned and commanding speech to its kin that you hold no party to. The tall, imposing figure turns towards Arjo, who clears his throat.
I see sort of what's going on here, and the brain, and my little bit of lore. I look from it to the brain, and I'm just gonna start patting everyone on the back, like, down, lower your head, lower your head, lower your head. As he just kind of like bow positions.
You will do so?
I don't have the strength to do anything besides just save as much as I can, so I'll just do as I'm told, basically. Even though I basically just want to say, fuck this guy, I'm not gonna be dying for this shit. But I'm just, I guess, bowing.
A respectful bow is usually what you do in these sort of circumstances, so Alan will mildly follow suit. Because he's still very much on edge, ready to fucking move at any second if need be.
Yeah.
Tora is a fucking king. Show some respect or they'll kill us. If I have no fatal left for those two, but if we show reverence and we don't piss them off, we might escape as heroes.
Both Tora and Vladimir look at this sight in horror. Vladimir particularly kind of hiding among the crowd of all of you here.
Yeah, Velen did nudge her back a bit the second they started approaching.
Yeah. Tora just remains silent in all of this, trying not to... Yeah, despite being a woman of faith, she... and finding all this deeply, deeply unsettling, she's just holding back and following your suggestions, Arja. The tall, imposing figure turns to all of you. Its eerie, pale white eyes examining your forms. And your seeming subservience for now. And the crowd of mind flayers, all of their eyes look upon your group, both Grunker, Liska, and the other group down there. Their eerie, pale white eyes, filled with distrust, and they hold their ground. A voice enters through your minds. From a tall mind flayer, seemingly. It's a familiar one. A voice you once swiftly ran from.
Oh, it's this bitch.
Do it.
Not to disappoint you, Your Highness, but we can't understand you.
He says that you have unchained the Elder Ring. You have returned my flock to me. You may leave unharmed.
Right as you finish saying that, you watch as the tall Illithid raises its staff. The light of the chamber dims. The orb at the end of the staff shines like an eldritch beam. Points it towards your group, and then immediately swifts in one swoop turns around swiftly as a great shockwave thuds through the chamber, and a bright shining beam of light erupts from, integrating it entirely in a shower of broken shards and dust.
Oh, so that's where it was. I was wondering where the stupid statue was.
What is this, Skyrim?
Yes.
Son bitch.
I'm not complaining though. Not by a long shot. I fucking lived. I'm happy.
We died. But you're alive now.
You see the immediate reaction from this tall mind flayer to the destruction, or at least the sight of the glass itself, is disgust, as if it's been placed there, as if it's an alien object in and of itself to this hive. And there is a deep satisfaction you can clearly all see with its body gestures as it disintegrates the mirror. The debris clears. Forged sculpture, gem spinning within its center, shines brightly, and then you all hear.
You have our gratitude. Go. Leave us be. Never return.
That works for me. Let's go. Gonna help Sal up, presumably she's not up already.
I mean, kinda.
Yeah.
She got some good healings.
Yeah. You don't just come back from death and be honky-dory, though. So he is going to, like, give what support he can, and generally stay close to as many of the group as he can. Still being very, cautious about this whole situation, given all the brain boys.
I do want to point out to you, Janner, that Liska is still carrying the skull of the Crafter.
Okay.
Hawk-wise.
Just dragging it across the floor.
No, she has on the back.
Lift it up, backpack.
It is a huge creature.
She's a big bitch.
Are you able to lift creatures above your weight, above your size?
It's an object.
Yes.
Yeah.
Remember something, Janner, here. Mountain folk have powerful build, I think. So that already doubles their carrying capacity.
And then she's large.
Oh, yeah, true. Alright, so, like Atlas lifting the globe, you heft it up over your back. As this crowd of mind flayers, these illithids, just silently watch you, distrustingly, but they hold their ground. You can see 100 eyes, 100 pairs of eyes, watching your group closely.
Well, it was fun. And then, like, do.
No response as they just silently watch you.
Yeah.
I think you can just move our pogs.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's gonna want to stick around.
But yeah. Christ Almighty. I had accepted in full.
What is Grunka doing?
He's doing Grunka things.
He's doing the Grunka dance.
He's looting.
Telling.
I hope our people never meet again.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's why I sent you a whispered gene.
You just hear in your mind, Grunka.
Likewise.
Good.
Good.
See ya. No, wait.
Just kidding. Stop it.
Bye.
Go away.
Hey, bye.
see ya. Never.
Okay.
Make it small
Alright,
talk.
let's-
Go.
Yeah, Liska's waiting for everybody to fucking go first.
We outie, boys.
Look, I'm not saying no to just leaving this place.
Yep. Bella will, I mean, since still helping Sauerlung, probably both at the same time. Can it do that, or is it one at a time?
It seems to be one at a time.
Okay, well, gonna... Right, Grunka, can you head first, just in case there's no surprises?
Oh yeah, sure. I'll go first. See?
You touch the spinning crystal in the center of this object, and your form. And Grunka says right before he it's just sucked up into the gem. And Grunka, you fall face first on the ground in front of the large ziggurat on the center of the battlefield.
Just need me take me back to the other portal.
Alright, you're next, Your Highness.
It's just bad design, that is.
All right, here goes nothing. Glad to be rid of this place. She reaches out, touches her hand on the gem, and she too vanishes.
Right. Arsha,
No, I'll go last. I want to study this crystal and how it works.
we're leaving.
Yes, go.
Yes.
Alright. You next, Sam.
Sal will just rather meekly just be like, fuck this shit. And tap.
Tap, tap.
All right.
Yeah. Bellen's gonna very hesitantly sort of usher Vladimir towards it. Given the last time she went near this sort of thing, it was probably not a great experience for her.
Yeah. She just silently nods and makes her way towards the stone. Places her hand on it as she vanishes.
Don't do anything stupid. And then Velen will go through.
Once more. You also vanish.
Alright. Liska goes forward and just touches it with the finger.
All right. Both you and the skull you're carrying, Atlas style, vanish.
alright. Odger steps up, holds out a hand, pauses for a moment, turns back.
You see, as you turn back, all of the Illithid have now begun crowding around the Elder Brain pool.
Oh. By the way, should you ever need the strength to win your wars, all you must do is drink from the chalice as he taps his staff. Cetethix sends her regards. And I touch the stone.
Oh,
Spicy backstory.
plot twist.
I play all the sides, bitch.
You are this close to getting us all fucking murdered.
Yep. And this is... I'm glad that he stuck behind now. When he's not Balthazar, he's Balthazar.
With that-
Imagine if he doesn't teleport now.
They just can't block him.
No. You stay
Hey
there.
man, I'm gradually moving. Went from lawful evil to lawful neutral, alright?
Your ass back here.
With those final words, you reach out towards the gemstone, and you are sucked in. You are sucked through oblivion and exit out onto a near pile of your friends in front of the ziggurat in the front of the ziggurat in the battlefield.
Find somewhere to... Velamir's gonna see how Sal's doing, if she needs, like, a brace, for lack of a better term, you know what I mean.
Do I look okay?
Well, he's definitely going to offer some.
Hey, back to the big map.
Yay, back to the pixels. Bigger as hams. Fucking made it!
I wasn't worried.
I was. Though, still, hilariously, I did not take a single hit throughout that whole boss fight.
I was trying.
I noticed, but they kept coming out as, like, petrification beams.
Were you trying? Because it seems like you were trying to kill Sao.
Oh, that was character reason for this. I get
Well, I mean,
why
it was Sao Yun and Anaja were both main components of that Nokrathis' previous downfall.
Look,
Yeah.
if I'd hit with a crit with one of those bullets,
Oh boy.
it would have been stunned. Do you know how much damage you two fuckers can do if it's stunned?
A lot.
Well,
I
stunned,
think
not
Sao, I
paralyzed.
think I may have inadvertently tipped targeting reticle over Sao a bit more by Velem's reactions and him trying to goad him. So it became less about this bitch fucking helped nuke me. So this bitch fucking helped nuke me, and this guy is being a nuisance. Better put spite into work.
I mean, it's fine. Just let Liska and Grunka wail away on him.
Yeah. I wasted my Taushans in Blood Rage, but you know what? It worked out dramatically for the better.
So we've got. It's almost time. What would you like to do? What would you like to say?
Hey,
Talk with each other about?
Find
Yeah, look
an
around and
edge.
see what's all happening. Like, if the
Yeah,
dwarves
yeah.
have started rebuilding, if there are any dwarves left, what the Arrakis are doing.
What's our immediate vicinity situation?
I assume the deeplings have moved on.
Best you
We've
can
been there
tell,
for a while.
as you look around this camp, it seems that most of the forces have moved on to occupy what was previously the Deep Dwarven War Camp. You can see a number of deep dwarves have seemingly only just come out of some sort of stupor. They're looking around, wondering where they are, what's happened, why they're here, and you can see a number of most of the Arrakis have seemingly are seemingly not around. You can see most individuals you can see right now are deep dwarves and deeplings, both talking amongst each other. You can there is you can definitely see there is an aura of confusion in the air, of reconciliation.
I don't want to be. Well, let's get to the caves and...
Yeah, let's just, let's just leave for a bit.
Hey Jenner, did you bring the stream view over to the...
I did.
Okay,
I guess... that
checking with what
will
Black
be
Spice was saying.
Question?
I mean, I'm down for, like... just resting.
Is there any way
I'm really
nearby
tired.
that we could rest? Because I know these are viewed as a lot of tents, but I don't know if like a lot of them are occupied or there's a lot of confused.
Many
detours about.
nearby do seem to be occupied. Some just been flattened from the earlier battles you initiated. There are a few that seem to be unoccupied.
How long would it take us to walk to the cave? Because I'm thinking of like distances and time here. Because if it is a good schlep, then yeah, this is right. Just fucking rest.
What cave? Like Vadmir's cave?
It's a cave up here.
Well, yeah, that just leads back to the tunnels.
Yeah, but better than in the middle of a bunch of confused worker and camps that tents that might. Get bothered in. Just make a camp at the edge of the cave entrance or some shit like that, away from the kerfuffling populace. Oh yeah,
far away.
I think you guys have the map on you. It's about over this direction.
Don't
Sure.
walk to the cave entrance, make camp away from all this business, and rest up properly. Because boy howdy do we need it.
So you're gonna walk over here.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm asking for party consensus if people want to do that. Liska voiced ideas of just resting. But that was
I mean, like, what... Do we get a sense of what general time it is, Jenner? Like, is it 9 at night, or...
how long have we been awake for?
You've been awake for a good few hours, about almost a day's worth.
Yeah, let's
I
get
think
somewhere we can feel safe instead of chaos.
Yeah. Last long rest you did was in the tower, the obsidian tower.
Hmm. So everyone down with that plan, or would they rather just grab a nearby tent and hope it's not a problem? Because
I mean,
I don't just want to deal with that hassle.
well, to be fair, there's a lot less tents occupied simply for the fact that there's a lot less deep dwarves.
How big are these tents? How many can they help?
I mean, one of them could, I mean, this is exaggerated scale on the map here. One of them could comfortably house Liska alone. They're standard sort of warfare tents that you're familiar with, Liska, just on a smaller scale, made for dwarves.
So not a lot of space. We'd need to.
Potentially. Some of them appear to be occupied right now. Yes. It seems as though many of the Arrakis or the Deeplings have been sort of using these tents as like holding pens for prisoners of war, so to speak. But now many of them have come out of their stupor. It seems there's an aura of maybe they weren't in their right minds. And sort of there seems to be an air of questioning what's happened, or how long they've been like this. Best I can explain it.
Okay, well, are there enough vacant tents nearby that we can have like a bunch next to each other?
Oh yeah, I would say so.
Okay,
And
well,
how long? So I have, I guess, 2 questions then. How long would it take to get to Vadmir's Little Grove? And 2, are Grunka's hands still sporks?
that is a very important question.
That is a good question.
Your hands are no longer eating utensils.
Gasp.
Yeah.
broken.
And,
Don't do the crinkly clank.
You will notice that Liska's gaze is no longer off kilter.
Hooray. Whatever problem Sal had, it's also gone.
Your
Could be now
spoon
found.
hands are gone too.
Yeah.
All right. So how long would it take to get to Vadmir's
Yeah.
Little Grove?
From this place, I would say about a couple hours walk.
I'm down for that.
I don't think a lot of us would be though. Sal, off.
I mean, she went down, but she's
Died.
got a good amount of healing. Yeah,
Going
but she got a
down
good
and
amount of
dying.
healing.
Very different.
I mean, they're still the same thing, but she came back up with healing. Yeah, it's traumatic, but doesn't mean her legs don't work.
That is true. She may be haggard as all fuck, but yeah.
I mean, it's the closest thing to a quote-unquote sanctuary, and plus, it's probably the best place to, 1, talk to Vadmir, and 2, bring the egg out.
Yeah, and it would just be a lot better on everyone's minds. Alright, we'll skedoodle over to there then. Hopefully we won't run into anything nasty.
Alright. So you venture your way through the caves. Sighs of relief filling your breaths. But perhaps this is over for now.
Better fucking.
Eventually, after a couple of hours, you exit out into the beautiful sight, the comforting sight of the cave where you first found Vadmir.
Oh
God,
god,
black
the
beams.
the magic, the magic
you
of
can
shadows.
take those
Oh my
off.
vision.
Yeah, can you take off the active lighting in this?
It looks like a fucking spider web.
I will.
Oh, you remember this look?
Jeez, why would you
I
do
mean,
it that
it's
much,
great
man?
if you want to do something that is very stealth-based, but otherwise, maybe not.
Well, at the time we still didn't know what was in here. It was all very tense, ethereal.
Yeah.
But yeah, now it can go because we know it's safe.
Jeez, why'd you do that to your computer too?
Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of all of that.
Good idea.
Back in the day, old Jenner.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. A couple of months
So
old,
young,
yeah.
so naive.
There we go. Oh,
God, old Vellum.
Oh.
It's
No,
such
it
a
is.
flashback, even though it was not that long ago.
Yeah, hey, there's still an orb.
yeah, it's the friendly orb.
Yeah, this is where we basically left it when we left this area.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey, there we go.
old Vellum and get fresh Vellum out.
So we can actually see what this place looks like without all that stuff. It's very nice. Yeah, you were doing your drawing and stuff a very, very much a disservice, Jenner, by having it all covered up in black.
Well, hey, look. There's
Yeah.
other people up there in the corner.
Yeah, that's Sal Vellum.
There you go.
Bird tokens, I think.
All right.
Everyone
So,
back down.
Hit. This is going to set the skull down. Stretch. Ugh.
I was gonna help Sal to a nice, comfortable spot and set her down.
Also, I'm gonna drag Tora out.
Oh, yeah, Tora.
Yeah, she didn't exist at this point. Poof.
I think that's the wrong token. There we go.
Damage and all.
As Tora makes her way through this this glittering twilight grove, just face amazed, just aghast at the beauty, she watches the rolling tiny wisps drifting through the air like long snake-like trails. By Doon's beard, how long has this been down here? Vladimir does not know.
Forever.
I'm gonna make
down
a
here.
guess and say a long time. And by that I mean dwarven long time.
Right. You lot get some rest. I'll keep watch for the moment. I'm actually surprisingly good neck for once.
I don't
I
think
can
you really
keep
have to worry about keeping watch here. This whole
It'll
reason
make
we
me
came
feel
here.
better. And then, assuming this is a rock, he's gonna hop on it. And copper squat.
Okay.
You know what I haven't had in a long time?
Sleep.
Yes.
Thump.
Yes. But a bath! I'm going to enjoy a bath and get all of this off of me.
As he points to just all of the wear and tear of battle.
And the gross.
I will admit, magic is great and all for just wishing things away, but a bath would be very, very nice.
Good for the mind.
Is there like a pool around here, or is it all just river?
It is
I
all
think
just.
it's all river.
But if you can also drink the water. Good tingly feelings in the belly.
Just don't
Well,
drink
just-
downstream from Aja.
Just about to say that. Make sure you're not
River's
downstream from anybody, yeah.
Groove is gonna take a sip.
You're gonna drink the water, yeah?
It's like tingly, suddenly yellow water. Then just upstream just shows Grunk a pig into the water. It's like,
Okay.
oh god.
Flavor.
You gain the benefits of a greater restoration spell.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh, in that case.
What is wrong with this place? I'm just gonna
It-
straight up ask.
that cures my exhaustion, doesn't it?
You're the one seeing next time.
Yeah. Exhaustion. I mean, I'm assuming you can take multiple drinks and just apply multiple.
no.
Or is it just one?
Once per long rest.
Okay, then yeah, you can cure exhaustion or you can replenish hit point totals, which is what I'm probably going to do.
I didn't get hit by that, so I'm not gonna.
I didn't get it at all.
I barely got hit at all. It was just a brain that did damage to me.
This is going
Thanks.
to go over.
Thanks for tanking, so.
True that. This is going to go over and then replenish, take a drink, replenish per hit point max.
Hey, Jane.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any more of those tasty fruits around?
You can see a couple of large eventide oro fruits kind of hanging from one of the large trees over here.
I might have a snake.
I'm just gonna say I'm gonna take a drink from the water as well because yeah, I'm not about this fucking ruin my fucking health total.
Slake your thirst, girl.
All right. Just go ahead and make an investigation check to see how much you gather. Grunka.
Investigation. Could I use survival instead? Since it's nature stuff.
Yeah. Why not?
Don't you also have the Outlander feature that lets you...
Forage
stuff?
and a bunch of stuff.
Double.
Oh yes, that's true actually. So
Actually, what's
so-
I think Outlander's like enough for 6 people.
yeah,
Uh,
yeah. So you can get enough for 6 people. Effectively, a full oro fruit is like a day's meal.
Oh, nice.
So
Oh, it's like extra good berry.
It's like quadrum goodberry.
It's Goodberry.
Goodest berry. Nice. It's a cool looking fruit. That looks like the kind of fruit that they used for those neon blue and pink Pop Tarts.
oh yeah,
The wild berry.
oh god,
Oh yeah.
that's awful.
Hey, those are actually pretty decent.
To each their own.
Is there anything you'd like to talk about here? Anything you'd like to say to each other, or would you just like to go for a long rest?
Sao is just gonna fucking clock out.
Yeah, I imagine everyone's gonna want to zonk out. I mean, we can always talk when people wake up, but yeah.
Liska is actually going to just like, because she trusts this place, and she's going to just fully remove her armor and just like sit down and just like stretch out like a cat and then just plop on the ground and fall
It's gonna
asleep.
be that Mandalorian meme.
Maybe, I don't know. What's the Mandalorian mean?
Oh.
Which
Let's not get into that right now.
Yeah, later.
But yeah, Liska's probably been wearing that armor for what, weeks?
She was
I
born
mean-
in the armor.
Definitely good to get it off.
Oh, I get what you're getting at. No, she's clean. She's cleanly.
And yeah, Velen for the time being, at least for a little while, is going to sit on that rock and keep watch, staring primarily in northward direction.
okay.
Full of it.
I'm just gonna take some peaceful notes after he's in his little river bath.
I'm just gonna
Sketch a
pump
bunch
my
of
health
the
up to
flora.
max again because I'm just gonna sulk around.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nothing could wake her now.
Actually,
Oh no,
Liska-
she's sleeping so hard, she's dead again. Quick, get Revivify.
Actually, Liska is going to come up here and at the very top. She's going to take a bath. She's going to bathe in the river.
Okay.
She hasn't had like a full-on bath in a long time.
Yeah, and Liska just smells hardcore at this point.
Yeah, she don't
Hey,
got
she-
reputation.
She does. She does.
Who of us
Her,
doesn't?
first of all, Ajer has prestidigitated everyone at least once or twice this adventure, but also,
Yeah. But,
actually, I think the last time we got prestidigitated was inside the brain, wasn't it? Like when something happened and people got splashed.
yeah. Although, just as a note, prestidigitation can't replace, a true cleansing bath.
Yeah, it's the equivalent of using Axe body spray.
Yeah,
No, it's
pretty
not.
much.
It's the equivalent of having like a hyper scrub. Like it
It's like dry
removes
shampoo.
it cleans everything. It doesn't like scent or anything. It just basically removes crunk and grime, like dirt and stuff like that.
Yeah, basically dry shampoo.
Anyway, still, that's what the river's for. And Liska will have her little kit, and yeah, she's just gonna basically take it up, bathe, have
Okay.
very like majestic movie moments as she just is by herself.
And with my hair barefoot.
Having some Liska.
I
then
found
she
some
comes.
grapes.
And then she comes back down to eat and
Yeah.
pass it.
Got grapes. Because that's what I wrote them down as. That's what Grunka think they are.
Those are really big grapes.
Yeah.
A grape that can take 4 bites. Probably 2 bites for Liska, but still.
Yeah. I literally wrote them down at quotation mark grapes, magic fruit that heals for 4 HP.
Nice.
Because back then the Janner didn't give us a name.
Yeah.
Because I think
Grogu would just eat one whole.
Alright, long rest it is.
Okay.
It's gonna feel so weird having spell slots again.
Speaking of
We have resources.
yeah, speaking of Janner, how since we were here, it's been more than a day, right? Last time we were here,
Yeah,
we had long rests.
it's likely been more than a day.
All right, so the 8 grapes Grunka had is rotten.
Mhm.
and he now has a bunch of seeds instead.
Does he have seeds? Can we plant
Yeah,
these in surface world?
This
We
is
get little
like-
plant pots in the wagon?
I already have like 4 seeds from eating before, and then I have 8 fruits that I forgot about and that's rotten in his pocket.
Nice.
Why is
How
that
many-
like the most
Drunken
deepland
thing.
thing ever?
So
Just,
wholesome.
oh, the food is rotten. Guess it's fermented now.
Tasty. That's healed though. So how many fruits did I find?
Oh, I mean, with an Outlander, I'll say you can easily find out.
All of them.
Yeah, all of them. You find about I'll say 8 fruits.
8 fruits. Okay.
8. So write down 8 Eventide Oro fruit.
Ah, they're grapes.
Fine, whatever.
Eventide grapefruit.
Yeah.
What was the handout? What would the handout be in?
Identified items.
You're saying that Sal can make that? I'm just kidding.
I can.
She could dupe crystal eggs, we'll get a whole fleet of dragons.
Yeah. I'll stick it in inventory.
Oh, hey, Grunka,
Yeah.
do you want to take the egg out?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Why not?
Okay. Sure. Why not? Nah. Let me just show it. I'm just adding these things to my inventory. Hang on.
I want you to also just realize that's probably the first time y'all have seen Liska without her hair up. So her mane is like in full effect right now.
Oh yeah.
Oh, so she can do the thing where she's standing naked, but hair is also covering her breasts.
I mean,
That's an interesting first thought to go to.
I mean, she
Oh,
does it
oh, look at
behind.
her.
She's not doing that Venus on the half shell thing.
Turtle power?
I imagine she's just in she's redonned her sort of Under Armour, or is she just butt naked?
She's not buck naked. No, she
Okay.
has like her undergear on.
Okay, so different from what Siren would do.
Yes. Different
So
than what Barrett would do.
how long is her hair?
I mean, it's a mane that probably goes down a good long while.
Not
We're talking waist, ass, or like knees.
normally, average kind of female mounted folk mane length would be about down to the kind of small of her back.
So small of her back.
Cool.
Her tiny back.
Yes. Her tiny back. Itty bitty waist. And a round thing in your face. Okay, Kronk.
Okay. No.
Too bad. You gotta.
Anyway,
It's in.
yeah.
It's in the lyrics. You have to.
Oh, okay. Fine.
Kronka. That's what it is.
Hey, anyone want some
What
fruit?
was that sound?
So before we get off track,
Anyone want some fruit?
Sure, I'll take some.
Yeah, okay, just give me the seed after you're done.
Chomp chomp.
Anyone else want any?
So I was just kind of snoring at this point. Like,
No,
not
I
full
wouldn't
on
turn down
snoring,
eating
but like,
something.
she's visibly sleeping.
Alright, Crooked tosses fruit, a grape at him.
No response.
Give me the seed. Once you're
Uh,
done.
Okay.
Yeah. Is this a threat?
Okay.
You're a great one as well.
okay. So take a moment here to yourselves. Just
Get the egg out.
a moment
Oh,
of
yeah.
a moment
Good
of
next
a moment of peace here in the grove. So you kind of reach your hand into the bag, take out the very large crystalline egg, about it's 2 feet in diameter, and you can see as you take it out, you watch as starts becoming perpetually surrounded by this fractal cloud of shifting ethereal prismatic shards. You see, it seems to shed what looks like a 10-foot radius of bright light.
Only sunlight, Groka. We fixed it.
Yeah, I know.
It's just habit at this point. Oh god, bright light!
Well, I mean, this entire grove is bright light. And
It's like
As a blind
the
him, it
Roadrunner.
just doesn't feel good.
It's like the Roadrunner effect. You don't realize it until someone brings your attention to it.
You take the egg out. The first thing you notice, from the numerous large spires of looks like crystalline, blue kind of diamond crystalline outcroppings from the ground here, you watch as they seem to stir. They seem to hum brighter as you take the egg out. You begin to see very, very faint tethers of energy are being siphoned towards the egg.
See, told you we should have come back here.
Yeah.
Quite right, you were. Can I study the tethers at all? Try and figure out what's going on here.
Make an Arcana check.
I'm gonna guidance myself on this one before because I literally got the conscript to be able to help me do that. Hey.
The 16, best you can tell, there is a tremendous power resonating from these crystals towards the egg. And best you can tell, it's not any sort of forceful or destructive power. It's a great protective power.
Abjuration.
This appears to be not just abjuration, but perhaps evocation, illusion, perhaps necromancy. All types of magic congealed into one. Almost like a reverse prismatic effect.
So it's like astral?
Just white magic. Or brown, depends how you mix the color, I guess.
With light, it's usually white.
Yeah.
We're gonna place the egg down and watch it hover a feet up the ground. Oh.
The strange mirror-like shards begin orbiting, surrounding it, almost like a protective shell. The facets of the crystalline surface of the egg seem to glisten in tandem with the numerous pillars of what clearly appears to be some sort of ends of tremendous roots. It's a similar type of crystal to the ones you saw within the chamber where Fizzy was conducting the energy of the crystals. But these crystals bear no tint of any sort of fire magic. This appears to be pure, raw astral magic. Aja, you've heard of magic being like a spectrum almost, various different facets, and it appears you've also heard of astral magic becoming what occurs when all of these spectrums of magic come together as one. This appears to be the origin point of all magic. This is magic itself. And it's almost it's almost radiant and beautiful to behold.
I'm taking very vivid notes of this in my little notebook.
So you're telling me if I make an omelette out of it, I get magic powers?
Oh God.
That's one way of looking at it.
Nice.
I mean, that's one way to stop prophecy.
Prophecy can't be true if you eat it.
Like bad grunks.
Yeah, prophecy.
Taste prophecy.
Synthetics can see the future, but can she see why Grunka loves to taste a cinnamon crunch egg?
In the morning.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm spent.
Yeah, that's pretty rough.
Good job, everybody.
I'm
very well.
surprised nobody died. Well, permanently. Kind of glances to the unconscious Sayu.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way. Vellum, there's something you must know.
He sort of like sat on it. He still sat on his rock, gazing into the waterfall, but tilts, like turns his head back.
He's just there, talking through the river, having his bath. Death has branded her soul. It is an inescapable part of her now. From future attempts to rebind it, to where it goes. The magic which brought her back, all of it has left a mark. You must be careful, because this mark will stain you. In some ways, negative, as we can't bring you back. In others, positive, for it is the very magics of heaven that brought her back here. Believe what you will, but ask yourself, in the end, what powers truly returned her soul to this plane? And will your soul accept that power in return? It's up to you to decide if heaven is your resting place. To that end, be mindful of your death, because my reversal of it shall seal it as your final domain.
Make no mistake, I am immensely grateful for you. But know that while your faith has its power, its will in this world, mark or not, where I end up is already decided. One way or another, I'll end up where I'm meant to be. But for her, it's not anytime soon.
Of course. And as long as I am around, I shall do my best to keep you away from that place. For her, now it is under Yahweh. For you, I don't know where Al-Sham shall send your soul to rest. But take some solace. Even if he does pass and we cannot save her, she will go to such a good place that not even I would leave it. That is the mark.
As long as I'm around, that's never happened to her again.
Good. Very good. With that, he's going to finish up his little bit of his bath. And where is everybody? What is everyone doing?
I'm just currently testing the gravitational phenomenon that is this egg.
You kind of press down against the top of the egg. The sort of astral mirror shards sort of seem to pass harmlessly through your arm as you do so. This strange aura around the egg itself, and as you push downwards, it seems to resist, kind of meeting the floor, as if putting two positives or negative ends of a magnet together, and it sort of bobs back up as you release it. Still see the tethers of astral magic siphoning into the egg itself.
Liska's just sitting down and leaning up against one of the crystals.
Okay.
I'm thinking about putting stuff on it to see how much it might
Don't mess with the process of the egg.
Yeah, I don't really have anything that's not like a weapon.
I mean, the most weight you can exert is your body weight.
He sleeps on it. Just floating.
I was thinking about putting my hammock on it, but I don't know.
Maybe.
Yeah, I was just gonna put it back in.
Try not to break the egg, will ya?
Yeah.
I feel like after all it went through, it probably can withstand a lot.
Does it seem very hard? Like, Grunka is an avid rock knower. Is it like a rock level of hard, or
you can test it?
It's been through enough already.
It's a dragon egg. Let's
I'm just gonna like gently like tap on it, see if it like echoes or
ting
tap back.
Ting
Or
ting.
rebounds.
Yeah.
It seems there's definitely almost like tapping the surface of a hard kind of glass crystalline sculpture. It sort of gives that ting 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 ting.
Right, so it's kind of hollow and doesn't feel like it has a lot of mass to it.
Don't tap on the glass, Gronka.
I make a funny tink.
Don't tinkle.
I'm gonna put it back in the bag.
Well, you can leave it out.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really trust not having it in like...
No, leave it out. Look, the crystals are protecting it. Azure said so.
Alright.
You go to put it in your bag, then you listen to Liska place it back on the ground. It kind of floats in place. So what's that?
You're just gonna move it so it's like next to him where he's gonna sleep.
Okay. The tethers continue to follow the egg.
Just imagine it hatches and whatever's inside imprints on the Gronka.
Oh no. I don't need another Webby. I'm already single lad.
Oh look, you're a ranger now.
You're a dragon rider.
Dragon Ranger.
I'm the Dragon Barb. We're gonna bring out Webby. Anyone else can talk if they want.
I'm spent.
Yeah, Liska's
mentally
just gonna,
and physically.
Yeah, Liska's just gonna pass out.
Okay.
And Vellum will just, again, he's there for a while, but he will succumb to sleep himself, just sort of in, you know how you're like a knee up or knees up sort of position, and he's sort of leant on his knees, and then he just falls asleep like that. As eventually, of course. Poor boy may not have taken any damage, but boy is he drained.
Vladimir has been through a lot. She's just going to conk out on the ground, kind of curled up like a cat.
Yep.
Alright, I think that's a good place to end it.
Yeah, living in there seems good.
People bed down for the night, one by one. You take your long rest. with a final exhale of relief. Until next week.
Boy, howdy. Well, we sure got a lot going on this session.
Yeah.
Some tense moments, some character depth, some lore, juicy lore.
I don't know if Vellum got the implication that Audrey was trying to say.
Probably not.
Hey, my healing magic and my god brought her back from the dead.
Oh no, that part he understood, but it was the same
He's-
text that.
Oh yeah. Know the mark and what that means. My
Absolutely
patron has her
nothing.
soul.
Absolutely nothing. Because if another cleric from another god resurrects it, then what? Soul gets split? No, it's just magic.
No. It's roleplay.
No,
It's
no,
raw.
yeah.
I mean, he can believe whatever crazy shit he wants to.
Hey man, all I'm saying is, I don't know, accepting resurrection from a fucking goddamn patron. Gotta be careful sometimes.
Oh yeah, sure. I'm not denouncing or denying anything that you said. It does, but from like Vellum's perspective, per se, he may not buy into that. He doesn't know, but right now he's not going to think about it.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm curious, is it from Audrey's patron, or is it from the patron of the person who made the scroll?
Yeah, that's the question, isn't it?
That's
like-
a whole
I think it's
can
me,
of
'cause
fucking worms.
Yeah, that's
I'm
something we can
technically
discuss out of recording.
casting the spell. They just input the material components into it.
I mean, they cast the spell into the scroll. That's how you do it. It's just the activation part is the very end. That's what the scroll itself is.
Either way, we can discuss that out of recording, because otherwise we'll be
Sure.
here for fucking ages.
Yeah.
Skittles
So-
in the body.
Yeah, I would like to go first, because I need to pee very badly.
Go ahead.
Positives, really creative use of the boy. Definitely very interesting in how you had him interact. Playing a lot of brain games, which is what I was hoping out of this fight. Because the whole way up he's been hyped as this sort of brain invader, just like, fuck you, I'm in your head. So, while yes, the focus of anger and attention was on the two who majorly fucked him in his previous living life, there's that sort of side bit of spite, which I appreciated. Definitely fucked with Vellum a bit, so good job on that. Negative, maybe before sessions rejig your laptop, restart a few things, maybe defrag it some, see how that goes. That's the only negative I can really scrounge up, but yes, I got to do some nice roleplay, and I'm happy with that. And
I
Oh,
got
very
to
good.
die.
You got to die!
At least you got to come back.
Yeah.
It's true.
I'm the second character to die and come back.
I was
Second to come back, third to die.
okay, I guess I was rolling well on those eye rays, just not
Not like
well.
into Vellum, you just had petrification,
Yeah.
Look,
fear.
I can also understand the fact that he decided to target me, given the fact that I shot him with a bullet that is specifically designed to fuck his kind over.
Oh yeah.
So I'm
Right.
just like, I was so hoping I could get a killing shot with one of those bullets,
Oh, that would have been perfect.
Beautiful.
but you
So-
had to down me just that.
So many beams
I'm-
in Sao.
I mean, Necrathis could, if Necrathis only had, say, Arja's cleansing of Kiriel to deal with, he could have, drifted out of that. But no, you fucking kept him in there. You kept him in gay baby jail. You restrained him.
And I'm
You
kind
were
of sad he
contributing
managed
factor to his
just barely to get out of the other one.
It was
So
so
it's like-
close. It met the DC.
But the best part is, I didn't even need it because he was just gonna stay put anyway for some reason.
Oh no,
Well-
because Liska is the reason.
Liska's awesome like that.
Yeah.
I love Sentinel.
Speaking of, do we level?
Do we level when we get back to the surface?
Yeah. When you get back to the surface, you level.
Makes sense. We round everything off with His Highness.
Mm-hmm.
Are we gonna level twice because of all the shit we've been through?
No, we already leveled at the top of the spire.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah, I'm gonna go. Was good fun session. Gave me a lot to work with character-wise, Jainer, so thank you. You've turned Velm's brain into a muddled mess of more problems.
Mm-hmm.
Congratulations.
Good.
Yeah. Goodbye, everyone. Have a good slap and stuff.
Okay.
yeah.
See ya.
So did anyone else have any skills?
One.
Mm-hmm.
After the first fight with Necrathus and getting to know the different eye rays and such, I feel like you should have sat down with either Atlas, Avon, or just some of us and gone over how the different eye rays interact and work. Because I feel like when it came to Sao and the death ray thing,
Mm-hmm.
there was a lot of confusion that could have been cleared up beforehand.
Like with what the bring you to 0 or the death saves thing.
Yeah.
Okay. So I think I mean that was my intention for it to knock off a death save. I think
Plus, it's
someone
not
else
like we're
chimed in.
gonna. You know.
Outright kill
So
me. I
just
know.
so in other words, I think Doug.
They did
how
a
they
better
interact
job
with
this
things
time
and
around.
stuff like that.
There's
did good.
just,
Definitely positive.
you know, those few things like certain abilities that are here, roll a number and see what you get.
Mm-hmm.
Those can be quite confusing.
Mhm.
Yeah, and sometimes you get given what you get.
Like getting multiple death rays.
Yeah, I was rolling bananas on that one.
I'll pull my care out.
My luck's coming back, guys. Second time around.
Oh, I've been trying to talk and I've been muted.
Oof.
Yeah, if I could chime in on that.
Sure.
Janner did talk to me on how some abilities work with the rays and some of the natural things on it and said, hey, I want to change some things up, and got some things with me. That's why there was some meaner and different rays. Rather than some of the effects that he was considering, I pointed him towards, hey, what if you take, like maybe something sort of like the Vampiric Touch, or like the Innervation Ray, something like that. And you have something similar to that, depending on how powerful you want to be. So that way you have the precedent of doing that vampiric, it heals you thing you wanted to do without changing up the monster too much, and you work with something that already exists in the world rather than making something completely from scratch. So he did come to me, he did talk about stuff. I think that it would have been fine. The confusion of the death ray came from me in that if you were at 0, you take the damage from an attack. It's
Never
just that
go
if the-
negative hit total.
If the damage... Yeah,
So if you
poorly. You can take more damage that would... unless that total damage...
Exceeds your maximum hit points.
Yes.
Yeah.
And not in separate attacks. It has to be one lump sum. So I can't shoot 2 or 3 Eldritch Blasts and they all equal 50 and that's your max life. If they're each 15 or something, that won't do anything.
Yeah.
Because nothing...
I mean,
Yeah.
3 failed death saves, that'll do something.
That is what it will do. It won't do that instantaneous one
Yeah.
hit, whatever. But my thought was, you automatically take damage, right? But if the target is reduced, the target dies if the ray reduces it to 0 hit points.
Yeah. So you need
guess-
to actually have hit points that it reduces.
I guess it's kind of... If it seems like that's... I mean, rules lawyer, I guess, if that's what you would call it. Rules traditionalist, whatever. Read it. Rules is written. But that is one thing to bear in mind, is that feels very much like antithetical for what the spell does if you're hit by it. And you get sent unconscious. Hits you while you're unconscious, it seems like you would just die. That's how I would personally rule that. Because to me that makes sense. A death rate...
I mean...
So...
You can say that just the issue versus just the flavorful versus rules
Yeah.
is written. Like it's
Yeah,
I would say it's a RAI versus raw. Like, and like the specificity of if it reduces you to 0 hit points. And like we were saying in chat about disintegration, like disintegration was errated to say if the creature ends at 0 hit points, it disintegrates them. So that way, barbarians and half-orcs that have features that bring them back up to 1 HP, if they go to 0 instead, like, it doesn't kill them. So, but, as you pointed out, that also means that previously, when a disintegration ray hits someone at 0 hit points, technically, it didn't kill them, but in that new ruling, it very much does.
Kind of makes me think that wouldn't that logic also apply to a death ray? Because if it's the same ability that has almost exactly the same wording on the same monster, you would think logically that would be the case. Why would it be any different if it's for the case of...
Because I checked the errata for the monster manual and it did not change it.
Well, maybe that's one thing that didn't get mentioned, or everything. I don't know, because it makes no sense. Because then that death ray, if it reduces you to 0 hit points, regardless if you have an ability, it's no longer a matter of if you end. Being a barbarian might save you from a disintegration, but it won't save you from the death ray.
I have to splice this recording, so
Sure.
I don't ask for it.
And the argument I have against that is just the simple fact that one's a monster and one's a player character, or like a player character, quote unquote, spell. Like that's like monsters do things that normally you can't do, and things, and sometimes things affect and stuff like that. So
after the recording, we'll talk about the disintegration ray that it has.
Yeah.
But yes, go ahead. We can end the recording now.
wait, before anyone else, Skittles?
Yeah,
anybody?
anyone else got Skittles?
Yep.
No, I'm good.
Thank you for actually trying to kill us.
That was excellent.
I was trying for more people, but you guys were making use of that good cover.
Yes.
Alright.
That's a Skittle. I love how you had the cover change.
That's why I go, oh shit, disintegration rate, I can make use of this.
It felt like I was fighting an actual intelligent enemy, not Janner trying to be a threat, but something that was actively trying to kill me.
Yeah,
And
get rid of
it
that.
wanted to kill me.
Yeah.
Speaking of, Crash wanted to add something.
Oh yeah.
Go ahead, Krass.
Don't be afraid to speak.
You're muted, by the way.
Hello? Hello?
Hey.
There we go.
Hello?
Hello.
Hi.
Oh,
I just wanted to
how's
ask.
it going?
Oh,
Let me turn
is
you
it?
off.
Oh, sorry, I'm very, very quiet.
Yeah, you are very quiet. Okay.
Beep.
Try now.
I just wanted to say, really good job on trying to actively kill people. I know that students a bit high in a situation like this really adds the intensity and drama of the situation.
I mean, plus
And
the add-on. to that you hinted at in the making for. Quite a while, so stakes were already put up high.
Like, it didn't feel like forced at all. It felt like an on the spur sort of moment, and like it felt like you were actually trying to get people killed, which is great.
I was going for more.
As Sao said,
I was that for fucking blood.
Or as Kraz said, I like your execution of things, and I also like your attempt to execute things.
Literally.
Yes.
Yeah, I also like that you're like, they're down, rather than just switching to something else because they have a healer that can bring them up. You thought, yes, finish them off.
Finish him.
And that that really makes an enemy feels intelligent and evil.
Yeah, you were
like
playing...
not just like diverting their attention and being like, maybe I should direct my attention and like splice it over to like other players so that they get a bit more. No.
Yeah, you were playing the villain like an intelligent villain. Oh, there's one down. Let me keep him down so they don't get him back up again.
Yeah, there's no trope of like, they're down, guess I'll just walk away.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
No, this singular person has something that could really hurt me. Let's target them.
This situation will surely kill the hero. I will just walk away.
No, I'm glad you went in for the kill.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like, Andrew's like, okay, they told me to stop holding their hands. Fine, get gloves are off.
Yeah.
I hope it felt like that. I hope it felt good.
I want more combats to feel like that, and not just big boss combats.
Janner, I had fully accepted this is where Sao dies, and
with
the back of my mind, knowing that I overheard you guys saying that, if a death tyrant kills somebody in their vision, they turn into a zombie, and then the whole conversation spurred into, this will basically taint your soul forever. You're lost. And then I was just like, guess this is it.
And then...
Did you remove that ability?
What ability?
No, it never got back.
Risen?
It never got back around to Sal's turn before the Beholder died.
That's how it works.
Like Liska literally killed it before Sal would turn into a zombie.
Yeah.
That was clutch. That was really pure clutch.
Yeah,
if the turn order was a little bit different, fucking Say would have been a fucking zombie.
I mean, Grunka hit it up, but that was a wombo combo of Grunka, Fury the Small, then Liska.
Yeah,
that was a good crit.
That's fucking teamwork.
It was the crit I wanted, but it was the crit we needed.
I nominated Liska to get a fucking inspiration. Holy shit.
Definitely get Liska an inspiration for
in fact, you know
killing the final boss.
Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. You all get inspiration. This is this is like end boss arc. You all get inspiration. Why not?
This isn't even necessarily an arc. This is the end of the first book.
Yeah.
Great job, guys. He didn't die.
Yeah, we're about to go into the epilogue. Yeah.
I'm gonna need so much fucking downtime.
Oh yeah.
Tanner, are we getting our beach episode?
Sorry?
Please.
Are we getting our beach episode?
We're in the north where it's fucking freezing.
I didn't understand a word of that. Sorry.
Are we
getting a beach episode?
She wants to see people in bikinis and
No, I just want to... These guys have been through a lot. I just want them to actually sit down and fucking relax for a little bit.
Behold, the Brazilian codpiece.
TLDR.
How to get rid of all that hair, Balthazar?
Hold on. I don't want to make this recording, too long.
Yeah.
All right, so go ahead and.
TLDR. I would suggest a beach episode, but it's up to you guys. Where you want to go.
That'd be fun.
So I'm gonna stop recording in 3, 2, 1.
Kitty.
You're the best.